Hey, everybody.
Hello.
Hope everyone's doing
Hey.
well. Hope you all missed us. Hope everyone can.
No.
Oh, no.
Hello, hello,
Ah,
hello.
I'm
This
Sphinx.
mic literally has to be in my face.
I'm Sphinx.
You're Sphinx? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, because you dropped out. But that's no big deal. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Dinner and a Game, where we get together and we play games, and sometimes we talk about what we're having for dinner. So,
It's true.
because this is a digital medium, from the fact that we're all. But, ladies and gentlemen, tonight is day means we are playing of Mist, where we have a cracked out werewolf, a wizard lizard, and a felon plus a dragon dog try and save the world. And you all get to watch as that chaos unfolds. And I hope everyone enjoys it because we enjoy playing. And face it, we're a tiny little stream, so it doesn't matter if we're literally just streaming this for ourselves for back and laugh. Because
It's
we
true.
don't have to worry about it. We're just gonna have so
Acid jazz never sounds as acidic as I think it's going to.
well, Acid
As
Jazz,
acidic.
it's by Kevin McLeod.
As
Yeah.
acidic.
Never sounds as like wanted to, but then again, does
I always
anything.
think it's going to be like super psychedelic, and then it's like, no, no,
No,
it's not. It really
it's just
isn't.
like it's just like a house jazz band.
Yeah.
There
It's
we
like,
go.
oh,
No,
this
this
is
is
just
kind
normal
of
jazz.
like.
So yeah, it's just normal jazz. Okay.
Okay,
I
I don't
guess.
know why. I guess they're just saying that every jazz musician's on acid. That's all there is to it.
Which is not true.
It is
It's
that is not
markedly not
true.
true.
That is not
As a
true.
jazz
That is
musician, it's not
that is
true.
not true. Do not go look in the medicine bottle in his cabinet that's marked special, because we're maintaining that this is not true.
You want to know what the special bottle is? It's for indigestion. I suffer from indigestion. That's my medication for indigestion. That's
Well,
what it is. Because I'm old.
yeah. Remember when you were 20 and it was something else, and now it's just like your special indigestion medicine?
Well, yeah, when I was 20, it was just for the depression and the anxiety, and now
God, that's a mood.
and now it's for the indigestion. I've
Oh,
got
ouch.
separate stuff for the depression and the anxiety. Boy, oh boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Aging Gracefully with Dinner and a Game. Yeah, we have Milagros on the show just to keep reminding us what it was to be.
I've been young since I got chronic back pain at 11 years old.
Milagros is horrible at reminding us of what it was.
Yes, I'm a terrible. I'm technically one of the youths. Technically,
Two youths.
Youths. The two youths. The two youths. Yeah, youths.
Good God. My God, we're not dating ourselves at all. Fuck.
Oh no, no. Mm-mm.
So,
I didn't
hey,
just have
guys.
to explain the plot to the Never-Ending Story to my daughter and her
Oh.
go, "That sounds insane." I'm like, yes, it was awesome.
yeah,
Your daughter hadn't seen Never Ending Story
it
yet?
was dope.
No,
Oh. That's
Soon.
just-
soon.
You warned her about our ex?
Oh yeah, yeah. I hurt my own feelings in the process. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was like, and then this. Oh, Artax. And she's like, "What? You'll get there.
You'll
It's
get there.
sad. It's sad. It's real sad."
So, tonight we actually are going to play something never sad. Well, actually, it's been... but we're going to play Emerald Sanctums. Emerald Sanctums is our World of Darkness Chronicle. What that means? Oh, what Chronicle is where you don't bother with the, I guess you would call them natural restrictions that are normally common in because normally vampires hate where vampires eat everything. Mages think everyone is a battery, and the poor Fae try and hide from everyone because they all burn. But all that being said, this is this is an Orphan's Chronicle, which everyone's playing a little bit of everything. Diamond, if her internet can come back up, literally have a regional internet out. If she tells us she, then what we'll do, probably just cut the game with our 2 players that we have here. Sphinx, Dasha playing using M. Have Lagros playing the absolutely incredible Pandora, and I still have you guys. So
I cast fuck you.
guys, fuck you because I'm a wizard.
I mean, Emery's does.
I don't care how big, I don't care how small the room is. I cast fuck you.
I cast fireball.
I have that shirt. I do like your version better, Sphinx. I'm gonna have a dinner and a game shirt made up, and instead it's gonna say, instead of saying I cast fireball, it's gonna say I cast fuck you.
Yep. I just have a guy with like 2 middle fingers and like fireballs on each finger. Like,
He has exploded a few people.
Yeah. He is also electrocuted and he's melted.
Yeah.
I'm electrocuted. I've melted. I've also crushed a few people.
Yeah.
The fact that
whole
he like
chopping houses on people thing.
the fact that he was like, "Oh, I'm a hostage." Excalibur! Like that's so fucked. Like
In fact, I'm the hostage. I'm okay.
I'm not.
Are you sure? Are you sure I'm the hostage?
You are trapped in here with me.
Do you know what?
And while
you've
he's
done?
doing all that, while he's taking out the BBG, Penny's all is like killing everyone.
Literally, just
Penny goes John Wick.
Like, my fucking god.
Penny's the John Wick of the crew.
Penny's taking out all the henchmen. Got him.
Like, yeah.
Good, I'm going to the shooting range. You just hear people screaming. Then you hear Penny yelling from the background.
Baby girl,
We capture 100 points. So, needless to say, this is an incredibly violent game. Are not. But the actual age. But you know, sometimes I feel uncomfortable thinking. I like to think 18 is still a 1 in there, some first digit.
That's weird. Yeah.
19 is that weird. Okay, almost, but there's probably still some innocence there somewhere. You really haven't hit the job market yet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're right.
You get out there and you go and find a way to resurrect Toys R Us for. We're all dead inside.
Dead or dying inside for sure.
So, but yeah, tonight we're playing Border Darkness. And in this game, we have been on season
Just about.
episode. Oh yeah, I also realized why we're having so many problems tonight, like with time not being able to show up and everything like that. It is episode 13 of season. We probably should have just called it. Who knows what the fuck's gonna go wrong next?
I mean, it was always gonna be episode 13, no matter how many times we called it. We'd have to come back for episode 13.
I know, we just skip it. Episode goes straight from 12 to 14, and let's not even talk about it.
Yeah.
Just like all those fucking building designers back in the turn of the century is like, no, we're not putting a fucking 13th floor in our building. 12, 14, do it right.
And no one spoke of this ever again.
So, but tonight we are going picking up where we left off, and we left off in a real. So before we get to, let's just wait for dinner. First things first. Dinner and gotten us are pretty much that is many worlds tap. We were looking for a company that had the same, and so this Many Worlds Taverns coffees, and coffees are sourced from ethical. They're usually single source items. They have amazing, incredible flavors. They also have like not this month, but last month, flavor of the month was called Jaguar. It was Fedor, and it was a medium roast bean. But when they did the roasting process, they would pour in orange juice, roasted it, and then down the orange juice in the roaster with the caramelized. Dude, I swear it was good, amazing.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, they have some really good stuff. Their flavor of the month. Their regular flavors are excellent. I still haven't gotten the courage to open a bag of because it is their dark roast.
Is that the one that's like the hyper caffeinated one?
Yeah.
No, light roast is
light
the
roast is
most
hyper-caffeinated,
caffeinated, but dark roast is the most acidic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's-
dark roast hurt your tummy. It
Yeah,
hurt.
yeah. Dark roast is the bitter old man.
Gotcha.
Keeps on challenging, glaring at me from the. But if you guys want to use that link, order, and if you use discount code, you get 10% off of your order. That is. Also, if you'd like to, we are doing. I do believe
We're at 41.
we only got 9 subs left to go.
Whee!
50 subs. Or professional, which basically means that I have other, which having a producer, an incredible boom, because you guys don't how often. Cool. If you're a fan and you've been here a while, you understand how often technical issues wipe us the fuck out, and so having a producer, have someone dedicated computer managing players and discount. So, but in the meantime, and also, if we get to the 50 subs, be able to hire back some. Like to pay. Well, we pay anyone who's not me. But I get the privilege of and beyond. What? That's me. My wife, but woman, my lovely wife. That's payment enough. So, tonight we're going to play Darkness. Crazy, fun, because our players just went fight where they got in called a crawler. That is kind of a beat from the werewolf World of Darkness. It is literally a creature that can alter reality. In fact, as it was walking around, it was turning all the grass area they were fighting into silver, like for 56 feet around it. So all the werewolves were like,
It was
couldn't get
gross.
near it. Huh?
We were not doing great.
It was gross.
We were not doing great.
Yep. And on its back was a mage from the technocracy who appeared to be steering and driving this. And in the end, Emery's called on the power. Well, actually, Emery's was going to standing up to it. No problem. Thank you. But the Emery's was stepping forward to try and take care of it. And it's a good thing that Bay did what she did. Bay called on, is a devotee of Apollo, and Bay basically begged Apollo, not really, chided and and backtalked him into helping out Emery's. And thanks to Apollo's help, Emery's was able to blast the Nexus Crawler and the mage on him back through time and space. How many years was it? Centuries?
It was more than that, I believe, based on the rolls.
Yeah,
Like-
because you had like
I think we sent them to like the Neolithic period or something
yeah. So they were blown out of.
on the moon.
But you took 4 points.
Paradox.
Paradox, which is incredibly bad, especially you take all at once. But we haven't dealt with that fact.
No, we haven't.
Also, in order to get this type of help, they basically had to agree to make a sacrifice for Apollo, and turns out that Apollo sacrifice that he demanded was that Bay become one of his oracles, which in mechanical terms means Bay has been struck blind and no longer see. And that's kind of where we left everything off. Bay is with her best friend Sunny. They are in, I do believe they're still in Bay's car. But
Yeah.
in the meantime, there is still a lot of madness, chaos going on. And you okay?
Yeah. No, just like, oh shit. Like,
A lot of madness and chaos going on because one of the things the Nexus Crawler does, just as existing in the plane of reality, is it is such an anathema item to reality itself that anyone who looks directly at it runs the chance of losing.
to put this in other terms, it's such a Sigma Alpha Giga Chad that existing in its vicinity betaficates everybody's brain, and they just go right back to lizard brain. You're welcome.
But the problem is, a lot of the people who have been lizard brained were Krenos werewolves,
Yeah,
and the rest
Yep.
of them were mages.
this is a
and
big problem. Yeah.
So yeah, now we got a bunch of Krenos werewolves running around, basically, and
Oh,
a bunch
man.
of mages probably can't control their magic right now, or are doing really weird shit with their magic. And so that's where we're going to be coming back into the game. Oh, I forgot one thing. I want to show you guys something. We are doing stuff like we are creating more items for our merch store, and I wanted to show off something because I got new art in from one of our incredible artists that we're with, Red Queen Hale. If you have not checked out Red Queen Hale is on Twitter. It's what she is an incredible artist. She is taking commissions right now, but don't book her massively up because But we got the art in, and we now have some shirts that are up on the shop. Here it is. This is one of the shirts. This is something I wanted to do very, very bad because this shirt that a meme that I love, and it's been put on shirts before, but I wanted our shirt to have a shirt. So there it is. This is our uncomfortable orc shirt. Reach out to push the orc off the cliff. Instead, lightly caress his back. You roll a natural one. He is. So, and that is up on the site right now. You can go pick them up in our dinner merch store if you want to find out where they're. And we have it up into 5X, I do. Unfortunately. Get the. Ouch. We also have pint glasses up there. This one says,
It sure is. Tune in on Wednesdays to find out why we say that.
No.
tune in on Wednesdays when you can see the crew that developed the words intelligence is a as so, but yes.
We
you can
just
find all that.
leveled up in a brothel.
Yeah, they just leveled up in a brother.
In a whole
Hey, Admiral.
brothel.
No, Diamonds is running a little bit late, Admiral. She'll be here in a bit. We're kind of stalling for time. But we're not going to stall. An hour. And plus, they've still got a lot of travel. But we wanted to go over that stuff. We are going to get a lot of stuff done. And just remember one other thing. Dinner and Games going to Gen Con, but we're going mostly background. We're actually going to people like the amazing Sphinx Akasha, who is running a live stream at Gen Con. Sphinx, tell us a little bit about that.
Why? Sure, I sure would. Hey, kids, do you like TTRPGs that are not D&D? Do you like Powered by the Apocalypse by any chance? Do you like magical girls and or guys or theys, magical people, magical folk? Do you like thievery? Do you like Persona 5? Do you like leverage? Well, why don't you come on down to Gen Con and check out my show, The Lover, the Dreamer, and the Thieves, where a bunch of magical folk are commissioned by a magical cat to walk into the realm of dreams and steal an idea. That's right, friends. It's a heist. A whole ass heist. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be chaotic and silly and ridiculous and fun. I've already written the intro, and I'm writing the outro for it now, or the ending, and it's good. You will be entertained should you come by. Just search under ADH Adventures. We're doing 4 shows. The Pain of Invisibility, the All Girl D&D Party Part 2. We're going on an ADH adventure. The Part 2, the band gets back together, which I'm also in, and then the Lover, the Dreamer, and the Thieves, which happens on Saturday evening at 5 p.m. It's going to be a 2.5-hour show. So come and check us out. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a great time.
And speaking of ADH Adventures, they're kind of our sisters. No, we're still a little short, Admiral, but given enough, behave yourself. So
I'm not gonna tell you to behave yourself, Admiral. If you want to cut up, cut up.
But I was gonna say the basic scenario is that ADH Adventures, there is a actual first time ever an award show for TTRPG, and one of the years of ADH, that one blonde nerd is actually up for an award. Unfortunately,
is.
voting has stopped, but
Get him, Admiral.
Oh
Get him.
my god. Oh
Get him,
my
Admiral.
god.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Oh my god.
An amazing and wonderful person. Yeah, I'm at least gonna get you drunk at it, Jen.
Hey, Admiral. Do you want to? I'm doing this. I'm doing this live on stream. Do you want to MC my show, Admiral? Do you want to MC it?
Oh, really?
For real?
Do you want to MC my show? Because I'd love for you to MC my show, Admiral.
That was thrown out live here on Dinner and
That's right.
Admiral, I already am, my dude.
Well, there we go. There we go.
Dun, dun, dun.
The twist ending.
Oh, he's the MC for all the ADH adventure shows.
I had no idea. That's dope. I'm here for it. I'm 100% here for it. Hell yeah.
But yeah, so this year we've got Dinner and Games going strictly as tourist and as background business stuff that we're trying to make happen. But in the meantime, support ADH Adventures. They're an amazing stream, incredible creators. Sphinx is one of the over there, and one of the involved with ADH. But everyone over there is amazing. Love them very much. We'll be supporting them. We will be in the audience at every single one of the shows at Gen Con. Although we're gonna have to skate out early on. One of the ones on Saturday. That's when the crit show is.
The Crit Awards is actually happening on Thursday now.
Oh, really? Moved it?
Yeah, they moved it to Thursday because of the They found a venue, and I think that was the day that the venue was available. We still are going to be leaving. Pretty much going to be leaving the Pain of Invisibility and running straight across the street to make it to the awards show. Kind of, I want to say we're going to catch like the tail end of it.
Yeah, yeah, Admiral. So according to just heard here, they have moved the Crit Awards to Thursdays. They're going to be on Saturday.
Thursday night.
And they've apparently moved venues as well. So everyone who's already got tickets will probably be getting an update. People like me who haven't got tickets should get the new information. Check it out a little on break and see if I can find that.
Hang on, I can check it right now because I'm already on the site. My schedule.
And also for our Gen Con bound folks, remember housing closes in 6 days for any modifications. So if you guys need to do any modifications last minute or anything like that, remember housing closes on the 17th, and you have to be able to put your deposit down on that day, or the hotel can just drop you.
Yeah, it is Thursday at 6 p.m. At Union Station Grand Hall.
Okay, that's not too far. All right, folks. So let's go ahead and pretty chaos that. Last week we left off, literally, GBE giant Nexus crawler being ridden by the technocracy void elementalist, son of Ether. They had just been yeeted out of existence. However, there are still werewolves losing their shit because they were driven insane. By the way, every single werewolf who went insane who wasn't Krenos went Krenos. They basically frenzied.
Ooh.
Yeah, so you've got around 20 werewolves. Got about, times that many other werewolves trying to stop them and calm them down. When I say they went insane, most of them just plain old friends. Some of them, traumas, of course, did not. Some of them ran, but everyone was in werewolf in panic mode. That is the resilient form. It's their fallback.
That's
so
fair.
There's a lot happening. Memories.
Yeah.
You are standing in the middle of the battlefield. You have just done an incredible thing. You felt this incredible surge of literally rip through your body, almost like without your control. More magic than you ever felt drawn through your avatar in your entire life, and power that you incredible. You literally were like, I'm going to be wiped off body. You were expecting Paradox Backlash to kill you. You were definitely shocked by 4 points of Paradox. You can have a maximum of 10. Basically almost at half the total amount of Paradox any have on instantaneously. Literally felt. Number one, you had blood coming out of your ear, blood coming out of. Feel like put into a twister, cranked, twisted, and stretched out. Your body feels like it's beaten by a football team. You are in fact, make me a stamina roll, difficult 6 to.
Okay. What is my stamina? Okay, that's 3 dice. All right. 2 successes out of 3.
Sec.
I cannot hear you.
Yeah, I know. Got you 1 sec. My mic is giving problems, so real fast.
Ah.
let's see if that helps. All right. So you said 3 successes total?
2 successes out
2
of 3.
successes. All right, gotcha. So basically, when it rocks you, you feel the wind just rush out of you like you've been gut shot. But you basically manage to bend down, put your hands on the knees and on your knees, and you're basically sucking wind like you just like sprinted a mile.
Yeah,
you
I
managed
probably
to
like
stand
scream out loud.
Yeah. All right, Matt. I'll see you later. And thank you again,
Yeah, brother.
you butthead.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, you are in exceeding amounts of pain. Pandora, where were you at this time?
Let me check.
Checking.
I didn't get to do anything cool still. There's all
I
these
know people keep
gifts and I didn't get to do shit. And now I have like over 40 XP. So I want visceral agony, damn it.
Aw, how much XP does it cost?
I don't know, but I'm rank 4. So and it's a rank 3 gift, so I should be able to get it.
Mm-hmm.
We'll find out next week.
Mm-hmm.
Where? I'm like near the car.
Mm-hmm. You were.
Yeah, I was still near the car.
So you can hear Sonny inside the car yelling about what happened, Bay, what happened to you, yada yada.
Yeah,
And you're reaching for the car door.
yeah.
And at the same time, you hear Sphinx give this guttural cry of pain. So what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go see what's going on with Everest really quick.
Really quick.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, you have not changed forms, or you have?
No, I did go into Krenos.
Okay.
That's why Bay couldn't like look at
Mhm.
anything, and why she was like, "Get my stuff from the trunk."
Mm-hmm. All right. For a Krenos werewolf, this type of movement is not a problem because he is like 100 yards that way. And for you, that's like 3 big jumps. So you take off towards Emery's. You can see that he is bent over. You can see Penny is like near him, but she's got her pistols out and she's like her head's on a swivel because you can see that there's werewolves running everywhere. Everything's going nuts. And Penny looks at you and sees you coming. And at first she like literally turns and spins and aims at you and she says, "Oh shit. Pandora, we have to get him back to the couch. I don't know what just happened, but it did not sound like it was pleasant."
Can I, like, scoop him?
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, unless he's going to fight back against you.
Yeah. Can I?
He will not. He does not have the strength for that right now.
Yeah. Okay. Can I scoop him? Where the fuck is Spare Rib? I didn't forget that. I didn't forget the Spare Rib suddenly wasn't answering.
I don't know. Why do you think
Excuse me?
If anyone's going to
If
know
anyone's
where
gonna fucking know,
anyone knows
If
where Sparrow
anyone's
is,
going to find
it's
out,
you.
it's going to be the players who are going to go on their Scooby hunt for the spare
Oh
ribs.
boy.
Oh,
Oh, hi, little buddy.
You gotta go get your dragon, dog.
I'm gonna whistle for Spare Rib, and wait.
There's a plaintive whistle rolls out across in this moment of silence between all the werewolf cries and screams of pain and roaring and yelling. This plaintive whistle goes out, unanswered, into the darkness.
Oh my god.
Terrible. Terrible how you do us, Ray. Terrible.
You see Bay's car
Yeah.
back up, turn around, and drive out.
Fuck. Okay.
Oh, well, Bay's borrowed car. Tom's car.
Yeah, it's Tom's car.
Tom's Accord.
How far are we from the Couch and Quill? We're far, right?
You're decently far. Yeah, you're about 35, 40 minutes away. And that's like driving a car speed.
I'm debating whether I want to drive some people crazy.
You move faster in either Hispo or Lupus.
Hmm.
And plus, you can like just jump fences and go straight through people's yards. The only big problem you're going to have is getting around any water obstacles.
Are there any? I don't know Seattle
Checking,
super well.
I'm checking. Seattle map. Ah. Ladies and gentlemen, whenever you run a game, make sure you pull up the maps that you need for your game before you start playing the game. Otherwise, you're going to have uncomfortable silences where you're going to be sitting there massively and quickly pulling up a map of the greater Seattle area while your players are waiting for you to be prepared, which you should have been, but you're not.
I'm fairly sure that there's no massive bodies of water between the University District and Wallingford. I was literally just there like last weekend.
Oh, did you go by the planetarium?
No, there's a tea shop that we got. My wife got a gift certificate, not a tea shop, a tea house that we got a gift certificate for, and so we went and had Sunday tea.
Okay, so I found
Sunday tea and breakfast.
Right there. And then the shop is over here. Where was the shop again?
It's in Wallingford.
I'm trying to remember where Wallingford is. There it is. Okay. Oh shit. Oh, never mind. You guys are literally maybe 10 minutes away from the shop.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really freaking close.
It's really
In
close.
fact, you can actually literally hit a main drag and be there like in 5 minutes. It's maybe 20, 30 blocks.
All right, we're going.
You're going?
We're going.
All
Yep.
right, but let me tell you what's between you and there.
I do want to go in Hispo though, so I can also take Penny.
So there are a lot of between here and there's a lot of apartment complexes. There's a lot of shops. There is like the university bookstores there, so that's going to be packed. There's an ice cream shop. There's a market. There's a major highway you're going to have to run under, so that's going to be a lot of people that could possibly see you. Just a shit ton of hops. And if you're hopping fences and going through backyards, it's not going to be as bad, but it's still going to be pretty freaking bad because there's just a lot of houses that are packed together tight through here. So you're going through, and like I said, a lot of freaking shopping centers. So, but where are you gonna? Are you gonna haul balls?
Yep.
No, you can't have that.
Yep.
All right. Do me a favor. Make me a make me a stamina plus athletics roll. I know, you're a giant freaking werewolf.
I have athletics maxed out.
Well, of course you do. You're a jock. You're the himbo. Or the
Oh, DC?
DC is a 6.
Wonderful. Then I have
15,000 successes?
5 successes.
Just 5? I'm disappointed in you. All right. So you head out. You have no trouble bearing Sphinx.
And Penny.
Well, you're gonna take Penny too?
Yeah, I want to take Penny. Cause I'm not gonna just take her dad and ditch. Like,
well, I would have increased the difficulty to 8.
okay, well, I got 2 8s, a 9, and a 10. So.
Oh, never mind. You still got 4 successes.
Yeah.
So you are flying. It's like Penny and Emery's are no weight whatsoever. You're jumping over fences. You're literally at times, because the buildings are so packed together, you're actually running across roofs and jumping against each of the buildings. With that type of athletics roll, let me see. Hang on a second. there's some gaps that'll be too big. There's still some places where you're gonna have to jump down and run across the ground. But you managed to get through everything and get back to the couch and quill. Are you gonna run around back, or are you gonna just change back and go into the front door?
I'm going to give a little howl to see if Spare Rib is nearby.
A lonely, plaintive howl.
Oh my god! I
Reaching
hate
out
you!
for the comfort of others.
I
and
hate
finding
you!
No answer.
I hate this bit.
A lonely, lonely plaintiff.
So what are you gonna do?
Just say no. Damn.
Okay.
Hey, Sphinx. No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn back into a person.
Okay.
I'm gonna like sit on the floor, on the ground in Hispo first to like give them a chance to get off. Though I'm not just gonna like.
I was expecting you to just drop him on the ground. That'd be funny.
No, Emery's is hurt. I don't know what's wrong with him.
Yep. Emery's definitely hurt.
Emery slides off as gently as possible. Absolutely, like in pain, like leaning on his staff.
Mm-hmm.
He's got his staff in a death grip.
Yep. And I did. Yeah. So, yes, because those levels of paradox are also damage levels. So, yeah, you're in a lot of pain.
Yeah.
Penny is helping you into the house. I'm assuming that you are not going in the front door, Pandora, because I don't think you wanted to shapeshift at the front of the house.
No, I went around back.
Okay. So, yeah, Penny helps you up the back steps. Takes you straight to the steps down to the basement. As you go through the store, there's a lot of people who like look over, and Penny is trying to not make it obvious that she is helping you through the main room, but there's a lot of people that are looking, and they look shocked.
Well, I am kind of bleeding out of my ears,
Yeah.
so
As Penny helps you
surprised
downstairs.
I'm not bleeding out of my eyes at this point.
Oh, I know. Tom comes immediately up to you as you go down into the lower stacks for the rarer books and tomes. He comes immediately up to you. He's like, "Oh God, boss, are you okay?"
Too much magic all at once. Whiplash. Bad.
He's like,
Ow.
all right. What do you want me to? Do you want me to close the shop up or anything, or is this an emergency? Do you want to shut the place down? Get the people out of here?
No, business as usual. Just keep them from coming down here. Oh, my Tati.
He says, "You got it, boss. I'll just make sure that no one comes down into the. I'll say this section is closed for now."
Very good. Thanks, Tom. Good man.
So, Milagros, you said that you sat down, you let them get off you before you transformed. You're back in the person.
Yep.
Did you follow them inside?
Yes, but slowly, because I'm still kind of looking around to see if Spare Rib is maybe just being slow.
Plaintively, you look.
Oh my
around
god!
the empty
Oh
night,
my god! No,
gazing
not
gently up at the stars in
Oh,
hope,
for fuck's sake!
without seeing the broken
Cut
silhouette
the
of the
Wattpad.
shadow.
Cut the Wattpad. It's fine. I'm not YN, okay?
I feel like you have these like written out somewhere, like just in case.
No.
Nope,
The
I am
lonely
just that
plaintive.
sappy.
Nice.
So you guys are doing your best to, Penny's doing your best to help you down the stairs as gently as possible, but it fucking hurts. You get downstairs. Tom's chained off the top of the stairs. Hey, there's no one. There was luckily no one down in the stacks proper. So you walk through the stacks, go back to the entrance that goes back into your apartments.
Yeah.
When you get back into your apartments, Penny helps you just right over to the couch, and she runs right over to the medicine quote unquote cabinet, which is full of weird shit.
Of course.
But she begins piling through it, and she looks at you and says, "Did Tati say when she was going to be able to get here?"
No.
She says,
Still.
She's like running through the cabinet. She's like knocking stuff down. She's like, "I don't know shit about healing magic."
Probably should call. See where they are with the insanity. Hopefully, not too bad now that asshole is on. Oh.
We can make calls later. We have to find out what happened to you.
More power than I've ever channeled before into that spell. Whiplash came back real bad.
I have never seen that happen before. I know it's not. I know I haven't been around a long time, but does that happen a lot?
No, not really. I'm not even sure how I managed to survive that. I didn't think I would. Oh, everything hurts.
You were like
Everything hurts.
glowing like the sun for a second there.
Oh no.
What?
Where's Bang?
I didn't. I saw her car driving off, so I assumed that they took off when things were getting really hairy. I mean, who wants to be around the center of a mage werewolf apocalypse? You know.
And I have a feeling our god might have gotten involved.
Like that. Like Apollo.
Yeah, I typically don't glow like the sun when I channel magic.
Okay. But how?
She has a connection to him.
All right. But again, how? I
Um,
mean, did she just bribe him or something?
don't know. Possibly. That's definitely something I'm wanting to ask her when we see her again.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah, if you ever look at a sheet when you're 4 levels down, what's your stats right now with 4 levels down on damage?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I am wounded.
Yeah, so I think you're at a -1 dice pool for everything.
-2.
-2. Ouch. So that also means a rete rolls, by the way.
I had a feeling.
Yeah, it's bad. But yeah, you're significantly hurt. If you don't get treatment, I think you have a total of 7 wound levels, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yes, 7 before I'm incapacitated.
Yeah, and incapacitated does mean basically anything that happens to you after that is
Fatal.
well, it's pretty much storyline. But you are in a lot of pain. Penny comes running over to you, and she's like, "You have no open wounds. I have no idea." She says, "All I can think of," and she like holds out like a bunch of ibuprofen. And she's like,
Sure.
"I don't know." She's like, "What else am I supposed to do?" Pandora, did you follow them downstairs?
Yep.
All right. So about this time you come in, Penny's like freaking out. She literally has a bottle of ibuprofen and a cup of water. She's by Emery's. And she looks up at you and she says, "Pandora, do you know how to heal people?"
Fuck. I know I can make myself more durable.
But what about him?
Shoot.
I mean, I can try and channel some life
I-
and Prime maybe and see what I can do, but I don't want to fuck this up because, like, if I fuck this up, I can make it a lot worse.
Yeah, he might like explode or something.
Okay, I don't think
That
that
sounds fun.
Oh,
I don't know, like, he explodes a lot of stuff.
well, apparently something exploded him. He said it had
Fuck.
something to do with Bay did something to him, or had something done to him by Apollo.
Possibly. It's a theory.
Oh, he got like
Very.
supercharged or something.
I mean, I guess I don't know for sure.
Sounds about right.
Fuck.
That would explain how I survived.
True,
Oh.
true, but okay. Oh shit. Okay. Fuck.
Why are my ears wet?
You're
Oh,
bleeding, bro. Yeah, no, you're.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
Oh
no.
no. Okay.
So
All right. I'm just gonna
Penny gets up.
lay here on the floor.
So you're on the couch.
Oh, fuck.
Oh. Couch then. Right.
Penny goes running up to you, Pandora, and she kind of like grabs you and turns you to face away from him, and she's just like, I don't know if he's dying or if he's just really hurt, but
Ray,
yeah,
I have 3 in medicine.
you could make a medicine roll to see if you can help out the situation.
Okay.
Intelligence plus medicine.
Okay.
I mean, you're not going to
Okay.
reduce any of his health levels, but you might figure out what Penny doesn't know, and that's
Yeah.
how to reduce his pain right now.
Yeah, because this is Jesus. Okay. DC, I'm guessing it's high. 'Cause he got
No,
fucking
it's an
exploded.
8.
Okay. Whoa. Okay. 10, 10, 9. Okay.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay. Okay.
So what you do is you get in there, and
Yep.
you don't know what happened to him at all. You didn't even see what happened to him. So you start asking him a lot of questions. What happened to you? Blah blah blah. What did you feel? And he starts describing the whole. I feel like my body was twisted, tortured, beaten on, and you begin like because he's bent over almost all the time. When you let him go, he curls up on himself. So you begin like pressing on his stomach, and when you do, he's like wrenching in pain. And you can feel that his abdomen is hard as a rock.
The
Like-
fuck does that mean?
Usually, and this is because you rolled a nice high medicine, usually that means internal bleeding.
Fuck.
And usually that's caused by some really nasty physical trauma. Like getting trapped between the L train and the side of the rail. And spun up into a pretzel. So something was like tearing apart his insides. It's obviously didn't kill him, but he has a
Not dead yet.
Not dead yet. Ignore that.
I don't want to go on the card.
But yeah, so what normally what would happen is they would take him to probably X-ray and everything like that. Your best bet is to try and get him medical attention. You know that he's going to need some painkillers on the level of morphine to even make him like to give him the ability to walk and move and be somewhat comfortable. But that's only going to take care of the pain. It's not going to take care of whatever else might be wrong with him inside.
Yeah, we just need a straight up ambulance, like, because I don't know how long it's gonna take for everybody else to get here, and she's like walking towards the stairs because I'm assuming there isn't very good reception in the basement.
If this would be up to Sphinx actually, would Emery's have like done something like put a signal booster in the store so he could have
fuck
cell
yeah.
phone signal downstairs?
Emerys is a mage, but he likes tech. He needs the Wi-Fi.
Gotcha. So basically, there's a Wi-Fi enabled booster in the basement that basically gives you cell phone signal down here.
Okay, cool. Then I am calling. Actually, can I like call the nearest hospital straight up, so I don't have to like do the whole routing thing? Would that be quicker or no?
What do you mean by routing?
I don't know how that would work.
Like, not have to go through a dispatcher. Like, just call the hospital and be like,
Send an ambulance. I don't know how
Yeah.
that would
If
work.
you don't want to wait for an ambulance, you could load him up in a car and drive him to the hospital.
do we have another spare car?
You can just take Tom's car again.
No,
Ambulance
Tom's
yeah.
car is gone. Tom's car is with Sonny
Oh
and,
shit!
and Bay. Yeah,
I
that's what I'm
forgot.
asking. Yeah.
Emerson's
First off,
car.
Let me find out. Yeah, Emerson's car.
The CRV. Take the CRV.
It's a Honda CRV. It's amazing. The nearest hospital that's gonna be able to take an emergency case is going to be. You're going to be going back the same direction you just came from. UW Medical Center.
Feel like a boomerang.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, actually, let me see something real quick. Which one's closer?
They've got a good
Either
facility
way,
too.
either way, I'm breaking traffic laws again.
Okay.
Is Swedish nearby? I don't remember if Swedish is
too.
nearby or not.
Swedish is nearby. I don't know which one. Swedish is closer, but like by, it would be like which one would Emery's be more familiar with and say go that way. Both about the same distance.
UW Hospital. UW.
Okay.
I have friends there.
All right, so you going to head
Okay.
towards UW?
Yep.
All
I'm gonna scoop him again.
All right, you take him up the stairs.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
This is the worst. No,
I'm so sorry.
I know. Not your fault. Not your fault. Not your fault.
The nice thing is that her going up the stairs is much nicer than you trying to walk up the stairs.
That is true.
Yeah.
And so she gets you upstairs. People are still upstairs, and you can hear people talking, like actively, like
Yeah.
worried. And then Pandora comes upstairs with Emery's in her arms and runs through the main room, out the front door, and runs to Emery's car, followed quickly by Penny. Tom comes up after you guys, going, "Everything's okay. He just had an accident. We're taking him to the hospital. Everyone, free coffee."
Emrys puts up a thumbs up.
Shaking them.
All right. So you get in the car. You're breaking all the traffic laws. Just make me a wits plus driving roll. Difficulty is a 7.
Okay.
It's not rush hour, so I'm not going to make it a 9.
Don't want to crash the car.
2 successes. Wow.
Nice.
I'm doing good. Doing
Yeah,
good.
you make it. You're driving good. You make it through. You don't get pulled over, which is very lucky. And you finally make it over to the UW Medical Center. You get him to the emergency room, and they're packed. It is evening near a university, and everyone's dumb there. So, but you get him in to the emergency room. They're instantly like, he's rushed back instantaneously. He looks like he's dying. The triage nurse is just like looking at you. She's like, "What happened to him? We need to know what happened to him."
He's got abdominal internal bleeding.
Yes, but what happened to cause it? We need
There's-
to know.
There's no external cause that you're gonna find.
Okay, well that's happening. Emery's. The doctors are doing the whole
What
shining lights in your eyes, waving lights. It's like, "Can you tell me your name?"
Emrys Malik Grant.
Holy shit, that's a name. Can you tell me? Can you tell me what happened to you?
Oh, jeez. I'm still not sure. Lots of energy through me.
You were electrocuted?
Hurt. I don't know.
Okay.
It hurts.
All right. So, and you see him, he steps away. He's like, "All right, right now I don't know exactly what's happening. Let's treat this as an electrocution." He probably went into full seizure. He may have pulled muscles. He may have even had he may have even caused massive tissue damage to his internal organs. Let's go ahead and get him situated. What have you taken so far? Have you taken anything for the pain?
Uh,
He's palpitating your stomach, which hurts like fucking mad.
oh, I ibuprofen.
That's
Ah!
that's it. Okay, good. Let's get him 20 cc's of straight morphine and put him on a drip. He says, let's get him up to X-ray as immediately. He says, I need to know what's going on in there before we can do anything else. And their nurses nods and everything like that. Pretty soon, you feel the comparatively the absolute pleasant pain of someone stabbing you with a needle to put in an IV.
Oh, that's nice. Ah!
So they basically start the IV going. You are very quickly whisked off to the magical land of morphine, where
Ooh.
everything is fuzzy and it still hurts, but you don't really notice it as much. But
Yeah,
when
I
you
feel like
notice
the
it
pain is
fucking
like
hurts.
it hurts, but like the pain doesn't look like the pain is happening somewhere else.
Yeah. The pain is over there, and it only really hurts when you look at it.
Yeah. Look over there. I'm just gonna concentrate on the not pain. The not pain is nice.
So the doctors basically take you and they're they whisk you off to X-ray. They're gonna basically spend time X-raying you. They're gonna and everything like that. Once the X-rays get back, we'll have some more information to give you. Uh, but for you, Pandora, you and Penny are kind of standing outside in the waiting room as the nurse is like, so you don't know how he has internal bleed, but you know he has internal bleeding. And Penny says, I don't look. We weren't there when it happened. We found him in pain and we brought him here. He hasn't been able to really tell us anything. So, I mean, that's basically it. I hope you can get more out of him. And the nurse looks at you both, and she looks at you, Pandora, and she's like raising an eyebrow. She says, all right, just have a seat. And she hands, do we have a next of kin and like that? And Penny's like, I'm adopted daughter. And he says, all right, so you need to fill these out if he has insurance, blah, blah. And she just goes into the spiel for emergency room paperwork. And Penny's like, she takes the thing, clipboard and pen. She goes and sits down. Do you go and sit down with her?
Yep.
All right. She's gonna sit down beside her, and you see that Penny's filling out the form, and as she's filling out the form, she's got it in her lap, and she's like just writing, and you just see like this little drops hitting the paper.
I'm just gonna put an arm around her and just kind of, give her a side hug because I don't want to get in her way.
Yeah, you can feel her, having the shakes and the hiccups. She's obviously crying. And she reaches into one of her tactical vest pockets and pulls out Kleenex. And she's like cleaning her eyes. She's like, I've never seen him hurt before. I don't know if it's. Is he gonna die?
I don't think so. I think that's probably part of whatever deal Bay was able to strike.
Bay did that to him?
She made it so he could fucking redact whatever that thing was, but I think it was a lot for his body to take. I mean, you saw that thing. Who knows where that shit is now?
She says, I don't know what happened. I just know I felt a massive surge of magical energy. Like and you know what I've been present for. You've seen a lot of it, and I've never felt anything like that before. And then suddenly that thing was gone. And I have no clue how he did it.
I mean, sun god.
So he said something about that too. Does that mean that Bay literally talked to Apollo?
I well, we're gonna have to track her and Sunny down, but something definitely happened to them too because of this.
So where are they?
Sunny took Tom's car and bolted.
Well, you know what? This was the nearest hospital to where we were. They're probably here if Bay's blind.
Blind?
Sorry, if Bay's hurt. I was very specific. I shouldn't have
Spoiler. Okay.
been. That was
Spoiler
my,
alert.
that was my
Spoiler.
bad. Spoiler alert. Although I did say in the stream last time that she was blind, but only one who knew that at that point was Sunny.
It was Sunny, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah, if she's been hurt or something, this is the nearest place he would have come. If he knew that. I mean, if he looked it up on his phone, it would still be the nearest place he would have come.
It's literally on the campus.
I mean, I guess we can ask around.
I guess. I mean, I don't know how. You know how hospitals are. They don't like giving people's information just out to everybody.
I am Bay's roommate. Maybe that counts for something.
You can try.
Let's try. Let's try.
So you go back up to the desk.
Yep.
And he's like, I gotta finish filling these out anyway. Let me know what you find. She goes back down to writing.
Okay. So I'm gonna go up to the desk and hey, I'd like to see if my roommate's here.
The guy sitting at the desk looks up and he says, "Firstly, hay is for horses. Secondly, I would need a name."
I can't. I'm drawing a blank on Bay's last name because I know that their previous name was Laurel, but I'm drawing.
Yeah, that's not the name she has right now. Let me get.
Yeah.
Into...
No.
Where's my email? Oh, there it is.
Diddly-diddly-dee.
Diddly-diddly-diddly-dee. Ladies and gentlemen, during this brief pause, remember, if you want to find dinner and a game merch, you can. We have these new shirts. You go to push the orc off the cliff, you roll a natural one, and instead gently caress his back. He's very uncomfortable. And they are in our merch store, which you can order right now.
Esmond's is the last name. They just put it in the chat, or Madness just put it in the Diamond just put it in the chat.
Oh.
So you give them the
Hi.
name. Yeah, Diamond's watching the show.
Oh, okay.
Probably from the
Nice.
phone.
Yeah. So, okay, and Pandora is the emergency contact in their phone.
Okay.
Um,
So you basically, you give them the name, and there is no one there by that name.
okay.
They said we're pretty swamped tonight. They may have taken them to another hospital if they weren't really badly hurt. They may have recommended them go somewhere else. So you might want to check on the other hospitals around the area. If it was not super bad, they might have taken to one of the minor emergency clinics. You never know. But I know they're not here and not in the system, not under that name.
Okay. All right. Thanks anyway.
No. Thank you very much for reminding me that I am just as important as food for horses.
All right. I'm gonna sit down. I don't. My friend is bleeding out on a fucking operation table somewhere, and this guy is giving me this. I'm just gonna sit down.
It's a community hospital, dude.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
He goes through hell.
Yeah.
every shift.
Yeah.
So you guys are looking at after a time, Penny has filled out the forms. She's turned them back in. She is sitting there with you. After about 45 minutes, one of the doctors comes out that was attending him, and he goes over to you guys, and he kneels down in front of you both, and he says, "Who is the daughter?"
Pandora's gonna gesture to Penny.
And Penny's in shock. She's just sitting there with her
Yeah.
eyes super huge, looking at him, and he looks at Penny and he says, "I'm sorry he didn't make it." Penny's like, "What?" And he's like, "We don't understand what happened. It looked like his internal organs had been torsioned and twisted. We tried to get him into surgery. He went into convulsions. He could not. He just. There was too much damage. We don't understand how this could happen. He had no outward signs of trauma. Until the blood started. I'm sorry. The internal hemorrhaging was so bad that he had mostly bled out by the time we got him to surgery. We got as much blood in him as we could, as fast as we could. But there was so much damage. There was nothing we could do. I am so sorry." And Penny's like sitting there, and she just falls apart. And she is just bent down. She is like, her torso just drops across her knees, and she is like hugging her knees to her chest and bent over, and she's like hyperventilating.
Can we see him?
He's like, let me check and see if it's going to be a little bit. He was in surgery, so we want to make sure that he's presentable. So, I will have someone come out and
Yeah,
get you the moment.
yeah. This is Milagros. I don't trust this. I don't fucking trust this because, first of all, killing off a player character when everyone's not even present, sus. Second, all of this fucking bullshit, fucking sus. 3, we just had a fucking officials in the council impersonated, and they showed up to the Couch and Quill and all this shit, and we have to take Emerson for custody. Oh yeah, can we? No, this is fucking sus. This is sus. It's sus. Don't you give me that shit. No. It's just black. No, I don't trust this. I don't trust this. I don't trust this. And this isn't a no. This is session 58. Okay, Emerson's an OG. Okay, like it wouldn't just be like the aftermath of like, oh, he did something too badass and he fucking died. Like, no, Emrys, if he's gonna die, he's gonna die in a blaze of glory. Okay, this is fucking bullshit. All right, Pandora. Like, I understand that Penny is fucking devastated. Pandora does not trust this. Her doggy instincts are going off. Okay, if one of her pack had fucking died, she would have sensed something or some shit. I'm just going with that now. Like, something is wrong. Something is wrong, and she doesn't trust this, and so she's gonna she's gonna sit up a little bit. Also, my intimidation is maxed out, so she's gonna sit up a little bit and just kind of let Penny do her thing. And she is gonna give the doctor a very hard look, not like trying to cause a scene or anything. I'd like to see him. I'd like to see him now if it's possible.
He looks at you and he looks at Penny, who's like breaking down, and he says, I don't think she is ready.
Just me.
And he kind of looks at you strangely. He's like, are you family?
Technically, no.
Then she would have to go back with you. She'd have to
take me to him. Take me to him.
Make me an intimidation roll. There.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Anything else?
Difficulty is a 10 because that would be his job if he got busted.
I know. Come on. I've been rolling so good.
Manipulation plus intimidation. So
okay. Come on, come on, come on. This is sus as fuck, man. Diamond isn't even here. This is sus. This is sus as fuck.
This is also me
I got-
torturing Diamond. So
I got 2 10s, baby.
Yeah.
Take me to my friend.
He's like,
Take me to my fucking friend. This is bullshit.
he's like, I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, no. Okay,
Yeah.
just give me a second. I want to. Because he was still in surgery when I left. Let me make sure they put him in Let me make sure that he's down in the morgue. I don't even know where. And he almost says the body, but then he stops himself.
Yep.
I don't even know where he is. So let me find out where he is first. I'll come right back and get you.
Okay.
So you sit down with Penny for a little bit.
No, I'm gonna follow him.
You go walking off.
I'm gonna follow the
I mean,
doctor.
He goes walking off and he stops and he looks at you and he's like, "You can't come back into this part of the hospital with me. It's not allowed. You wait there and I'll come get you." He's like, "Look, I know that you've experienced trauma, but you can't go back there where I'm going to go to find him. You can't go in there without an escort, and I am going to have to go find him, so I'm going to have to go everywhere down there, and there are going to be people down there who are in much the same situation as you are, and we try and give them as much privacy as possible, and this would not be anything that I would not get fired for."
All right.
He's like, "Just give me a few minutes. I just have to run down there."
I'm gonna go back to Penny.
Uh-huh. Yeah, the moment you walk back over to Penny, he just sighs and he turns around and he like hits the buzzer and buzzes himself back into the back. So you're sitting with Penny. You're waiting for him to come back. Emery's.
Yes.
Everything is fuzzy. Everything is shifting. You know you're in a vehicle.
I knew it! I knew it!
You know you're strapped down to a gurney.
Fucking knew it!
Bitch.
I
And
knew
you still
it!
got the IV in your arm. You can feel that. And but you are high as a kite. You don't even know if you could move your arms if they weren't strapped down. And you can see the red and white flashing lights outside the window of the vehicle you're in as you're like lapsing in and out of consciousness.
Of course.
What? You let me get you like stoned on morphine.
I didn't let you do anything. A thing happened. I needed medical attention.
Yeah, that was your first mistake, was having a body? Yeah, it's really...
Yes,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Having a corporeal form is apparently the mistake I made. Should have been a wraith, apparently.
Wait.
Yes.
Wait, I would like to, because you're doing some bullshit. I would like to do a thingy.
What thingy?
Did the doctor smell like Emery's?
Ooh. Make me a...
Because
Primal
supposedly
urge.
he was
What's
there.
What's primal urge roll? Yeah.
Yeah. I also have that maxed out. GC of what?
DC is going to be, because of all the chemical sense and everything, that's going to be a 7.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Because you're also very familiar with Emery's scent.
Yes.
Diamond
lend
uses
a hand.
lend a hand.
This is fucking.
So you can add
shit.
plus
Okay,
one roll
wait.
the dice.
Oh, okay. Then I have 3 successes.
Perfect. Did they have any scent of Emery's on them? No.
You know what? I would like to scoop Penny and leave. Once he leaves.
Okay. So you grab Penny up and she's like,
Yep.
Where are we going? Where are you
I'm just... that doctor that operated on Emery's did not smell like Emery's. Something is wrong, and I'm not letting him get away this time.
She looks like she says, Dad's alive.
Dad's alive,
You're
and he's
positive.
probably getting fucking kidnapped again. We gotta go.
She's like, let's go back to the couch and quill. I can scry for him.
Okay.
And she's suddenly like, she's
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah. No.
things.
Yeah. No. He's turning into fucking Daphne. He's turning into fucking Daphne. We're gonna have to put a fucking tracker on him. Not
Someone
magic.
put a
like,
bell on that wizard.
someone put a bell on that because like not even like magic, because they would find magic and like, no, we need to put like an air tag on him. Like literally
Find my
like
iPhone.
no, literally like hide it in his locks. Like put a fucking air tag on this man. They would have to shave his head to get rid of it. Like
no, just take get him a whole bunch of like the beads that are actually air tags and have them
yes,
into
and
his
just
hair.
put them all in his locks. They would have to go through and pick everything out because what the fuck? This is the second time today. Today.
It's like they're trying to
happened.
get a hold of Emery's for some reason.
Yeah, it's almost like, oh, I wonder why they want Merlin. I'm going to kill them. I haven't gotten to use my gifts at all. Someone's gonna die. I'm pissed.
I love you so much, Milagros.
Dude, my stomach sank even though I knew it was bullshit. I knew it was bullshit. You're like, oh, Penny's crying. And I'm like, oh, God, Penny's crying. Ray is lying to my fucking face, but it still feels like shit.
And I can see that Sphinx was getting mad at me. He's like, you fucking killed my character off
Yeah.
screen?
Right?
You
No,
fucker.
that's not how you do a fucking main fucking day one character. They go out in a blaze of glory. This is he died off screen. Can I see him? Oh, I gotta just the bureaucracy. No, he got fucking nabbed again. This is bullshit. I'm never. And look, I let him out of my sight. I let the doctors take him, and look what the fuck happened.
Oh shit.
You know what Pandora's gonna have to start fucking doing? Just always being in lupus and getting like the service dog harness and then just start biting people when people are like, oh, sorry, you can't bring your giant wolf. She's just gonna start biting people. Like, why don't you? And Bay is blind. She could be the service dog, fucking seeing eye dog now. Like, oh, you don't want me with my friend? There go your toes. Like, you should know better. Like.
So, ladies and gentlemen, just for Milagros' blood pressure, we're gonna take a break.
Man.
Fucking bullshit. Off screen. That's such bullshit. Oh, he died peacefully in our operating room. That's not
He
how
never
a man
said he died peacefully. He actually described a horrible, gruesome death.
An off-screen death.
Yes, but it was horrible and gruesome.
Give me the body. I want to touch the body. If you claim he's fucking dead.
I can't. The body's not there.
Yeah,
Body's
because he got
gone.
fucking nabbed. Like the
Again.
Daphne he is. Again, today.
I think Madness is just typed.
Swear to
is
fucking
just
God.
throwing out stuff now.
Fucking bullshit.
All right, so we're
Yeah.
gonna take a 10-minute break.
That one, because I don't trust Ray.
My heart hurts from laughing.
Gonna fucking stab everyone.
All right, guys, we'll be back in 10 minutes. Ow. We'll see you guys in 10 minutes. Thank you so much. my players. I will never not say I love my players so much. When I go to Gen Con
Do you?
and I turn up missing and and Diamond is like covered in blood and looks like she's just done surgery. My spine is in her suitcase.
He's fine.
He's
He's
fine.
fine.
He's
If
fine.
he
He
goes
doesn't know what he's
missing,
talking
it's
about.
because he went
He's
on a
fine.
vacation. He's fine.
Absolutely fine.
He went onto a farm. He's still happy.
He went to a
Mhm,
farm.
mhm.
He crossed the
He's
So
Rainbow
happy.
Bridge.
So happy.
He crossed
So much
the Rainbow
room
Bridge,
to run.
and he's frolicking with all the other evil DMs who do this shit.
So much room to run. So much room to run on the farm.
Yeah, he's frolicking. Or he's trying to because he has no fucking knees anymore.
I can't frolic without knees.
You can try.
You can try. You can try.
It's like I'm gonna
You can
try
try.
to fucking sleep after this shit. Wired as fuck. Swear to God.
Not happening.
Oh my god. Mhm. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for letting us take that little break. And look who we found when we were on break.
Hi.
We found Diamond, and Diamond, of course, plays Bay, the currently missing, but not as missing as Emery's Hunter, who has been shuffled off into who knows where by her best friend Sunny. So let's go ahead and do something completely different. Let's cut to Bay. Bay,
Yep.
Fucker.
since you called down Apollo's aid and he demanded this sacrifice from you, someone's messaging me somewhere. I'm scared to look. I don't know where it is. I'm not gonna find it. So, since you called down Apollo's boon in order to help Emery's, and he
And apparently
asked-
killed him.
no, you didn't kill him. What
No.
happened after what you did to help him
Yeah.
possibly killed him, but you don't know that yet. But Babe, let's focus. Let's focus here. Let's focus on you for a minute, okay? You.
I don't wanna.
I don't wanna. You were obviously you were in a you basically have seizures whenever you talk directly to Apollo, correct?
Correct.
So you come out of the seizure. You're in the passenger seat of the car. Oh no, sorry. You come out of the seizure. Number one.
Yep.
You can't see anything. You can feel
Can't see for
that you're
shit.
probably in a vehicle and that it's definitely moving, but you can't see anything. What do you do?
Am I strapped into the car?
As you reach up and
For the
deck, you're
moving
seat
vehicle.
belted into the seat.
Am I sitting upright?
Yes.
Hands out in front of me. What do I feel?
How tall did you say
I'm
Sunny
trying to
was?
gauge. Sunny is. Bay's like 5'8", I think. And I don't have my Google Doc open because my internet's
No,
gone.
that's okay.
Sunny is taller.
Okay. So
No, Sunny is shorter than Bay.
okay. So when you
Um,
reach out, you feel the dashboard of a car.
So I am in the front seat. Assuming the passenger side, since I'm blind. Which would be really bad if I was the one driving.
Yep.
You
hear Sunny go.
So-
You hear Sunny's voice, and he says, "Oh God, you're awake. Are you okay?"
I'm wonderful. Where the fuck are we going?
He
Who
says,
is in this car?
Me and you, and we're going to the fucking airport.
You left my friends behind?
Your friends are fighting monsters and looked like they were losing, and I didn't feel like watching my best friend go blind and then die horribly because she can't see.
They immediately is reaching over, like basically hands on the dashboard and running their hands over until they can reach the fucking steering wheel, and they're going to try to like
Sonny just
yank.
like, and it's pretty easy for him to do because you're blind. He just keeps on moving your hands so you
I
can't
am
grab
blind.
the steering wheel.
I start smacking him.
And he just puts up an arm and like this, like he's like, He's like,
I'm continuing to smack him. I am trying to basically brawl him while he's driving.
so eventually he pulls over and parks. You feel the car come to a stop, and he says, "What the fuck are you going to do, Bay? You have your eyes are literally white, Bay. You have cataracts over your entire eyes. You have a sclera. You know what that means? You can't see shit."
I'm blind, not an idiot.
Wait, let's put that in like context. You're blind and you want to go back to a giant fight with werewolves and apocalyptic crazy ass glass monsters and people throwing literal fireballs around, and you want to go back there when you're blind. And
yes,
you're not an idiot.
gave up my vision. I gave up my vision to make sure we could win. I need to know that we won.
It's not a game show, Bay.
I also
If you
can't
won,
fly.
then the people are alive.
3 no-fly lists.
What?
Yeah, I didn't tell you that part. I'm pretty much on like a couple no-fly lists. I'm not supposed to fly. I am, as they call, a flight risk.
Well, I was just fucking getting you away from that place. Airport probably wasn't the best idea because
You take me
probably
back.
don't even have your ID on you. Or you have
No,
several.
of course
one or
they
the
don't.
other.
Both, technically. None of them are mine.
Oh, good God.
It's back at Pandora's apartment. Where I live, where we should be headed to. If you want to go run away from whatever's going on.
Where the fuck? Just give me the address.
They is gonna just motion to their entire vicinity. Like, I don't fucking know.
You didn't memorize the address of the place where you live? That's like 5-year-old shit,
No,
babe.
I drive by muscle memory, and usually Pandora's with me.
And also, like, you just moved in. Like,
I also just moved in.
Fuck's sake.
oh my god.
Just go to the Couch and Quill. We can give Tom back his car.
This isn't okay. This isn't a stolen
This isn't
car.
my car.
I assumed it was a stolen car.
No, it's borrowed. It's borrowed willingly.
You've obviously
Hachi was
managed to make
very
friends.
Scary.
You obviously managed to make friends. He's like, all right, Couch and Quill, I found it. All right, let's go.
Just go to the Couch and Quill,
I'm
and
going
then
to the
we
Couch
can
and
get.
Quill.
Donnie, I swear to God, I will crash this car and kill us both.
I said I'm
Don't
going
let
to the
me
Couch
talk.
and Quill. Okay, sorry. I'll drive. You ramble.
Okay. We need to go to the Couch and Quill. Once we get there, we need to give Tom back his car temporarily and ask to use Tom's car again to get to Pandora's apartment and see if anybody has the physical address of Pandora's apartment. Or you can just call Pandora.
Well, I would ask for her number, but you probably don't have that memorized either. Give me your phone.
No, it's in my phone. They're just going to start patting down until they find their phone, which is going to be like wedged in between probably the seat that they were moved from.
So you find the phone and you pull it out, and you don't even know if you're holding it upside down or right side up.
It's probably backwards.
You do know which side is facing up, so you know because of the glass and everything like that. So you know, and the case and everything, so you can tell which way is supposed to be facing towards you. But other than that, you have no idea what you're doing.
And they're just gonna hold it out.
You feel someone take
It's like,
it.
I can't use this.
You feel someone take it.
I'm gonna have to invest so much money into like accessibility software, and I'm not here for it.
It's okay.
Okay.
Vera will foot the bill.
So you get so you feel him go, all right, fine. I'll call Pandora.
She's
It's
you
been a
just
little
she's
bit.
my third person on speed dial. Don't call the first person. Just 3. Don't. Just third person. Don't call the first. Just the third person, please. If you call the second person, you're just gonna call yourself, and that's not gonna be helpful.
Okay. And I'm not gonna fucking bother right now, babe. I'm going to call Pandora. I'll let her know you're alive and that we're heading to the couch and quill. So,
Or just
Pandora-
ask her for her address.
Okay. Either way, I'm pretty sure they want to know whether you're alive or dead.
Yeah. Samesies.
The car starts up, and you feel
Oh
it
my God.
turn around, start driving, and then you hear your phone ringing. Pandora.
Yes.
Okay, so you and Penny are walking out of the emergency room, walking towards what? You ran here as a werewolf.
No, I didn't. We took Emerson's car.
Oh no, you took Emery's car here. That's right.
Yeah. Yep.
So you walk over to Emery's car.
Yep.
You get in it. Where are you headed? Penny's driving.
I'm not sure yet because
Penny's like, I thought you would have an idea. Oh no, Penny
Oh.
said she want to go by the couch and quill.
Yeah,
that she can scry,
Penny needs to scry. Okay,
Right.
so then we're gonna head back over there.
All right, so Penny's gets in behind the car and peels out of the parking lot back, breaking all the sound barrier.
Oh, traffic laws.
Yep. And your phone is vibrating.
Okay, and it's thank fucking God. I'm gonna pick up. Bay, you alive?
You hear Sunny's voice. She's alive. They've seen better days.
What's
I ain't
what's
seeing
the-
shit now.
What?
They're blind.
Oh, he is an asshole.
I hope you're not talking about me.
No, Apollo. Where are you? Where are you headed?
We're headed to the couch and quill.
Great, that's where we're headed. Emrys got nabbed again.
Sweet Christ.
I know, he's turning into fucking Daphne. This is a fucking problem.
No, I just meant, can you guys just stay out of trouble for 10 minutes?
Absolutely
No.
fucking not. No.
No, apparently not.
No. They nabbed him from the hospital and fucking lied to us. They said he was dead. They tried to pull that shit.
So you took him to the hospital?
Yeah, he was like his organs exploded or whatever because of all the magic stuff.
His organs exploded?
Okay.
Is what?
So okay,
He's a
magic
speaker, by the way.
Magic for mages is kind of like a rubber band. When they're doing magic shit, they're kind of stretching the rubber band. And the tension is this thing called paradox. It lashes back because they're doing shit to reality that's not supposed to be happening. No, I've seen Emrys channel it into other stuff. Like this one time he like fucked up a parking lot, like knocked all their lights out because the snap came back and he just threw it out at the greater area. All of it hit him this time and his body couldn't take it. He was fucking bleeding out of his ears
So how
and
do you know
shit.
he's not dead if this is that bad?
The doctor didn't smell like him.
Why would the doctor smell
Wait.
like him?
The doctor that supposedly operated on him as he was dying didn't smell like him at all.
You do know that they take off all the surgical equipment before they go
No,
out to
there
talk
would
to
be
you.
there would be something. There would be something there.
Okay.
That wouldn't
I don't.
Sonny, that wouldn't matter. Pandora's senses are like super fucking good.
I was about to ask. I forgot that Pandora was a werewolf.
Yeah, I'm a fucking dog.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, that and
But
and,
no. Wait. Pandora, you said that like, what happened? What did Emrys do?
He fucking like I know he works with, I've seen him explode stuff before, but I know he works with like time and a couple other things. He probably sent them back in time or something. He like smacked the creature like, I don't know, back 100 years or something. He can do that.
And because he did that, his organs exploded.
Yeah, because like doing that kind of thing is like really fucked. Like you're not supposed to do that.
Yeah, you're not supposed to be able to do that.
Yeah,
Period.
so like we won, I mean, there's still people freaking out and stuff, but like that's their fucking problem. He collapsed as soon as he finished doing his thing. He collapsed. I went over to him. We got him to the couch and quill. I checked on him, and his whole abdomen just fucking all fucked.
So I might have just killed my boss. Cool. That's wonderful.
Oh,
All
no,
right.
no. He's not going to die. Everyone around him right now is going to die, whoever they are. But I don't think, I don't know. I don't think the sun guy would do all that and then be like, cheers, you know?
Nah, he would do all that and then take my eyesight and be like, all right, cheers, call you later.
I mean, if you need like a seeing eye wolf, I could probably get like a service dog vest or something.
I mean, I was thinking more along the realm of I could probably just use spare rib.
Yeah, spare rib's fucking missing. So
Excuse me?
I've called for him a bunch of times and he hasn't answered, and that's not normal.
All right.
That's back end until we have Emery's. And again, I am never letting any of you out of my sight ever again. If I have to wear a fucking vest and be everyone's service dog and just start biting people if they try to separate me from you, then so be it. Because we trusted a fucking hospital because we thought he was dying, and then they pull this shit. So
God. Sonny is like, how can you people be so nonchalant about this shit?
when I was 15 years old, when I was 15 years old, I was in a play in high school, and I was the tallest kid in the grade, and we were doing some fucking play or whatever, and of course I was playing a guy because I was big, and I didn't have an on-stage kiss or anything, but I did kiss a girl backstage. We got caught. I freaked out and threw a bunch of cars in the parking lot because it turned out it was a fucking werewolf. So when that's how you start high school, you know, everything else kind of,
I was raised in a cult. Everything after that just kind of seems normal.
Exactly.
So, you know.
This is why we're roommates.
This is why we're roommates.
Got caught.
So
Also, Sonny's giving me shit. I don't remember your address.
I mean, you just moved in, like.
See?
And then Pandora's gonna rattle off her address just for. I don't know if you. I was gonna say if you could write it down or something, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. I'm driving and she's blind, so.
Yeah. Which, by the way, if you need any like fancy gear or anything, my girlfriend can foot the bill. It's fine.
Very nice of yours. Very nice of
Yeah,
your
also-
scary girlfriend.
Yeah. Oh, if there's like, I don't know if there's like some kind of like self-driving car or something, but she could probably send you one. I don't know. We'll figure
Probably
it out.
us, though.
So,
Probably us people.
Sonny says, so we're about 5 minutes away. And you guys are literally pulling up to the couch and quill.
Yep.
Because Sonny was driving the fuck out of Dodge. He was headed for Tacoma. So he's
Good lord.
Sonny's a little bit farther away. He was gonna like leave Tom's car in the parking lot. Fucking.
Sonny's like going 90 or something.
Oh, literally.
Good God.
So you guys pull up to the Couch and Quill. Penny like just like jumps out of the car and runs inside. Pandora, you're kind of like still on the phone as you're walking up to the door with them. So Tom says, "So we'll see you in 5."
All right.
Tom, sorry, Sonny says, "We'll see you in 5."
Yeah.
And he hangs up. Sonny looks at you, Bay. Oh, you can't see this.
I can't see shit.
I can't see shit.
So there's a couple of moments of silence, and then Sonny says, "Are you really going to stay here?"
I'm really gonna stay here. If you try to make me leave, it's gonna end badly. It's gonna end real bad.
Sonny says, "I can't make you do anything."
My point exactly.
He says, "But I can tell you under no certain circumstances that if you stay here and shit goes sideways, I know there's nothing I can do to help you. I mean,
Well,
moral support. I'm not on this league. I'm not in this league. I'm not on this level, Bay. And neither are you, honestly."
listen, I've been doing my fucking best for years, and I'm still alive. Just a little beaten and battered and blind, but like I'm still here.
You know,
I can still do something.
I understand that. But you and I both know that honors don't retire.
No, they don't, and I don't plan on retiring. That sounds very expensive and very boring.
Sonny's
I didn't
voice
sign
is-
up for this.
Sonny's voice is much softer. And he says, "You're probably going to die. Or worse. And you want me to just walk away and let you because it's what you want."
I mean, you were fine whenever you were in a different state with your wife.
I was fine when I
child
thought
on the way.
90% of this shit was all bullshit.
Exactly. So I think it would probably be within your best bet to go back to believing that 90% of this shit is bullshit and that I'm just
Wow.
crazy.
Yeah, no, that's can't happen anymore, can it?
I don't
I'm gonna
know,
ring that
probably.
bell.
There's probably ways. I've heard some shit that
We gotta
do.
Men in Black him.
Talk to Penny.
so.
Talk to Penny.
I will say this only once. If I ever find out that you have played with my memories, I will never forgive you.
But you'll be safe. And that's enough for me because I love you and you're basically my brother. You're my chosen family. And you're better to be chosen at a distance from all of this bullshit. Like, you have somebody who works in your shop that's part of this world who's keeping you safe from the bullshit. I should probably try to find someone else to also help you with your shop that can keep you from the rest of the bullshit. But I've been busy. I don't need you to risk your mental and physical and spiritual health and your mortality trying to keep me safe when I'm just going to run back into danger.
Why?
because that's where I'm most comfortable.
You do understand that normal people get therapy for this shit, right?
If I said any of this to a therapist, they would lock me up so quick and it would go so bad.
Bae, this is not part of your problem. This is how you're dealing with your problem. And that's why it's not
Yeah.
healthy.
Well, I just got my ass betrayed by the one entity that I thought I could ask for help, and he took my fucking eyesight. So,
I don't know what to tell you, and all I know is that everything about your life scares me right now. It scares me for you, not for me. Because like you said, I can get back on a fucking plane and go home. But then I get to go home knowing
oh,
you're here doing this insane shit.
yeah, but I've got pretty cool friends that help me with said insane shit. My roommate's kind of a brick shit house that can kill people by.
Wait, just think about that statement. Your
I
roommate
think
kills
Pandora can more so
people.
melt people's brain.
Think about
My
that
roommate
statement.
does not kill people. I've never seen her kill people, and I will never see her kill someone. It's fine. She's a sweetheart. We literally had a cuddle puddle in the living room and made pillow forts, and she makes like the best coffee. She's a person.
A person who kills other people.
Yes. I think I've probably killed more things than she has.
No.
We haven't really compared body counts.
You know, normal people, when you say body count, it means how many people you slept with.
Yeah, we haven't compared those either. I am used to this. This has been my life for the past couple of years. I'm fine. I've got to adjust, but like I'll
Out of character,
be fine.
Diamond. How many visible scars does May have? Does Bay have now that she did not have 2 years ago? Like visible and obvious.
I mean, there's nothing new that's visible because Bay's in like jeans and a tank top. So the main ones that Sunny would be able to see are just the one that's going down the eye and the one on the lip and just like a couple bruises, and that's probably about it. And they're not even like bad bruises. It's more so like he knocked into something.
Mm-hmm.
So
Sunny's like, you probably couldn't even tell me the number of times that you should have gone to the hospital in the past 2 years.
4. But hunters have a network for that. You make friends with people who are better at medicine than you. You go, they patch you up, you barter and trade supplies, and you take some bed rest, find some easy, normal, mundane jobs, you heal, and then you get back to it. Like, a lot of the ones I take, I don't bite off more than I can chew because I'm usually by myself. I now have friends who can help handle the things that I'm not capable of doing by myself.
You do understand that means you're in the presence of things that are a threat to your friends.
I think that there's going to always be a threat to all of us. So it's just a matter of if we're aware of it or not.
You're working at a level with like, and you're still down. You can't see what he's doing. He's doing hand gestures.
Yep.
He's like you're working with people who are like, you know, on the board of directors, and you work in the fucking mailroom, Bay.
Yeah. Fuck. Maybe I should have taken Hermes as my god instead of Apollo. Hermes seems like he might have been nicer.
I don't think it works like that, Bay.
I don't know how any of this works anymore. But it's fine. I'm apparently an oracle now. I don't know whatever the fuck that means. I don't know. Ask your god. Ask. He likes you better.
He says, and you hear the car door open as he says this. Oh, by the way, the car stopped. And he's getting out of the car, and he opens the door, and he says, like, well, he's never answered one of my prayers. And he gets out.
Consider yourself lucky.
You hear your door open up. He's like, we're here.
There's not, like, a bunch of weaponry still in the passenger seat, right, bud?
He's like, let me get you inside, and I'll come back and take care of it.
It's fine. Bear's going to reach down and feel around. Is there the duffel bag?
You find it in the back seat.
Eventually.
Yeah.
They're going to basically ask Sunny very nicely. It's like, can you just help me put this back together? I don't want to leave this in Tom's car.
It's like, yeah, fine.
Because I feel like Tom would be upset about that, and I like Tom.
So you feel him kind of reaching around you, grabbing stuff, putting it in the duffel bag. You occasionally go to like help him. You know, you try and grab something that's like leaning at your leg or something like that. And he's like, I got it.
All right, thank you, appreciate it.
You hear the last couple of clanks in the duffel bag. The duffel bag zips closed. And he's like, I got your fucking kill bag.
That's not the kill bag. That's just the toy bag.
He says, come on. And he puts a hand on your hand and he says, like, I'll help you out.
And she's gonna just put her arm on his shoulder and try to maneuver into the couch and quill.
Yeah. He says, I parked in the handicap space, so maybe I'll get it. Maybe I'll let Tom know so he can come move his car. So he's like, so just walk with me and I'll let you know if there's any steps.
Got it.
He walks you up the sidewalk and you hear the door of the couch and quill open and he says, there's a step there. And he gets you in. You can hear all the noise in the couch and quill. You can hear, it's very weird. You can hear, it almost feels like you can hear more. Because you can hear a whole bunch of conversations happening, and then you can tune into each one individually, and you can start listening to them, and you can understand them and break them out. Yes, Milagros.
Is there any reaction? Because the wards are gone.
Oh, yeah. You didn't know you were at the couch and quill. You felt nothing.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I think Bay gets very stiff upon not having an allergic reaction to walking in.
He says, someone cut through the literal entry doorway with something. Like on the ground where the little little seal is thingy where the door closes on it. Like someone cut through that.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that was a
They're
some
assholes.
kind that went around the building.
I don't know how that shit works. That's an Emrys question, and he's apparently gone again.
Where am I taking you? Because Sonny's never been
Downstairs.
here before, has he?
No.
Yeah.
Sonny was like in the parking lot, then moved from one car of chaos to the other car of chaos. We're going towards the basement, and Bay is going to just like raise their voice real quick. It's like, Pandora?
So Pandora, you are Penny ran. You was ahead of you. Ran downstairs.
Yep.
You came in. Tom was asking you a bunch of questions. The other people who worked there were asking you a bunch of questions. They want to know if Emery's was okay. They were, there's kind of bombarding questions. Some of the regulars that you've seen before and you've talked to before, they're trying to ask you what's going on. So you're kind of surrounded by a huddle of people. You see Sunny walking in the door with Bay. She's got her hand on his shoulder. He is walking along with her. She has her eyes open, but what color were Bay's pupils before?
Bay's eyes were hazel.
But instead of her hazel eyes, you just see white sclera. And you can see that she seems to be, her head's like on a swivel, but her eyes aren't focusing on any one thing. They can't seem to be able to focus.
Pandora's going to spot Bay and kind of try politely be like, excuse me, I think my friend needs help.
Okay, so everyone's like, whatever answers you've given them, of course, you were very, very vague.
Yeah.
Yeah, and no one's really satisfied with it. They're trying to ask you more questions. As you walk off, the groups kind of break up into whatever little subgroups there are there that normally hang out together as they all begin discussing it. Tom goes with you over to where Bay is. And Tom's like, he sees Bay. He's like, oh, God, are you okay?
Peachy.
What happened?
You never look better, Tom.
Fucking ow.
Pandora's gonna give him a huge hug.
What was that?
Nope.
Pandora gives him a huge hug as soon as they get close enough.
Gives Bay a huge hug?
Yeah.
You nearly knocked Sunny out of the way.
Sorry.
In your eagerness to get this hug. And Sunny's like... Sunny looks at you. Pandora, Sunny looks at you.
I know.
And he looks at Bay. And then he says... No, it's okay. And he walks into the tea shop.
Okay. All right.
And you see he sits down and pulls out his phone.
Okay.
And Tom's like...
Did we win? We won.
Yeah,
Tom's like, is my car dead?
No. It got here in your car, I'm assuming, right?
Damn, I'm hoping the insurance would give me a new one. I mean, the cord's cool and all. He walks
Bay's just like pretty much like feeling Pandora from like face to shoulders to arms.
Mm-hmm.
God, you're so fucking tall. And trying to find a place to like rest hands and just settles for like the sides of the arms.
Yeah.
Downstairs. I think downstairs is probably the best place to have this conversation.
Yeah, Penny's down there.
Okay. I guess I don't know what to do about Sunny. I don't know. The more he sees, the more he's gonna try to take me with him back to Florida. And he tried to put me on a plane, not realizing that I'm a flight risk in several states.
I was just gonna say, like, wouldn't that like flag you
immediately?
Yeah, it'd be kind of dangerous. I mean, if you need to charter a plane, I could probably ask Vera.
That's terrifying. Let's just
basement.
Basement.
Yeah. Pandora's gonna kind of like offer like an arm for Bay to hold on to and lead them to the basement. And once they get to like the threshold, be like, do you want to do the stairs or do you want me to just like scoop you and run you down there?
Bridal style.
All right.
Best two bridal style.
Bay's getting scooped.
Gotcha. So you carry Bay
I love
down
this
the
so much.
stairs. You hear so you carry Bay down the stairs. As you come down the stairs, you find Penny is at the inscribed with the circle that's inscribed in the floor. She has redone some of it because some of it was broken. She's redone it with just like chalk powder. And so, but she has a map of Seattle kind of laid out on top of it, and she has a crystal on a crystal pendulum over it, and she's swinging it. And she says, "I keep on getting readings, but it's all over the place. It's like he's bouncing around all different parts of the freaking city, but he is still alive. They're
Okay.
just using
Oh,
magic to
thanks, Mom.
scramble his location." She's like, "I can find him, but I'm gonna have to use my more direct routes." She says, "So I can find his mind, and I can act like kind of like a barometer. I can tell you when we're getting closer to him and what direction to go in." She says, "But that's the best thing I can do right now because this normal scrying is not working. They got stuff scrambling that."
Okay.
She looks at you and she says, "Hey, Bay, you're okay." And she walks over to you, and then she's like, "You're not okay. What happened?"
Apollo's a dick. Apollo probably gave Emrys a godly battery voltage straight to the whatever the fuck mages use
Well, whatever.
to do whatever the fuck Emrys did.
Well, what Emrys did was make that guy completely non-existent. He and the big bug thing—they're gone.
Redacted.
Like they didn't even
Cool.
explode or
That
nothing.
same-
They're just gone.
What
Yeah.
can I say except you're welcome?
It's almost as if we can hear him.
I can hear his voice, a melody.
Yeah, what I did to help him came at a cost, and they had like motions in front of their eyes. And apparently the frat Helios god in the sky is gonna ask for things from me now. He's a dick. At least he was a helpful dick. So
How are you? She kind of looks. How are you supposed to serve him if you can't see? And right as
I
she
can
says
hear-
that, you go into a full seizure.
Fuck.
fuck me. Not again.
Pandora hadn't put her down yet, so
She,
Nope.
if you do
Give
not
me a-
let her go into a seizure, you will literally have to be fighting against it. And you know that you could probably overpower Bay, but you might do things like, dislocate her shoulder.
yeah. So Pandora's just kind of like gonna like drop to her knees and put Bay like on the
You do
floor.
a backbreaker on Bay, like right over the knee?
No, I'm not Bay.
Pandora's like, "I can't take this shit anymore."
Oh no!
No, that's gonna happen to
Listen,
whoever's driving the
Kill this
ambulance.
character. I'll
Like-
come back with a different one. It's fine.
Yeah. So Pandora's gonna kneel very quickly and like kind of like lay Bay down on the floor.
Okay, so Bay, you are caught up in a massive, just like seizure. You're doing everything in your mind. You are seeing a building. It's old, grand. It's a red brick building, white trim. There's a large bell tower out front. There is the only thing you can really make out is that you're sitting in the driver's seat of a vehicle. You can see the red and white lights of what's probably an ambulance suddenly shut off. And you can see it pulling up to, driving into, I should say, what looks to be like some kind of underground parking center. But as it's driving by that, it drives by what is obviously a raised bridge that goes up to the front of the building. And the only thing you can read from the bridge on all the signs of that is something that says, and it's kind of blurry because it goes by real fast. It's like you're looking through the driver's eyes as he's turning around and looking around. And the only thing you can make out is this Swedish Cherry Hill. And then you're
Okay.
released.
And Bear's going to Swedish Cherry Hill, something brick building,
What
red flashing lights, white lights,
is that?
driver's side.
Is that a warning or is that like a right now thing?
Place right now, right now, right
Right
now.
now? What'd you say? Swedish what?
Bay is going to breathe deeply and try to like reach around, feeling like wherever the fuck she ended up. And they're going to then repeat the vision of what they had seen, and it being basically a vehicle that was turning around, and it had red and white flashing lights that were being turned off, and Swedish Cherry Hill, and a building.
Penny's like, you hear the scraping of a pencil, and Penny says, "Is that it?"
That's all I got.
She says, "I don't recognize this. Did you recognize what type of building it was at all?"
Did I recognize what type of building it
probably
was?
several buildings. It's
Yeah, there was a bell tower.
This is a bell tower, but they're all the
bell
same
tower.
red brick with the white trim.
Yeah.
She says, "Well, that sounds more like it's maybe a big church, or was it a church?"
I don't know. I wish I knew, but I don't know. I'm assuming maybe. What other buildings have bell towers?
I wish I knew that one a lot.
Pandora's gonna Google Swedish Cherry Hill.
Swedish Cherry Hill brings you to a medical complex in southern Seattle proper, and it's called Sisters of Providence Hospital Building, but it's currently being leased out by the Swedish medical company, and it has been utilized for a couple of their different medical divisions, including their neuroscience division and their hang on one second, you gotta find the other one. No, it's stuck in my head. Thank you very much, Sphinx.
You're welcome. It's cardiology, orthopedics, and neurosciences.
Yeah, there it is. Thank you very much.
You
already
got
knew where I was talking about, Sphinx.
Uh-huh.
And so, the campus is called Swedish Cherry Hill Campus because it's in Cherry Hill. It is not super far away, but it is in a very nice part of town. It's all like the older houses in Seattle are in this area, and it's right off of the downtown area. Well, as downtown as Seattle gets, and so you can see the high rises and everything from the medical center. So it is in a very populated area. There are apartments. There's actually dormitories on there for the medical students that actually are. This is actually a learning hospital as well. And there is there's just a bunch of stuff around here. It is very densely populated. And that's what you know.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of show my phone to Penny while also like reading off what I found, and kind of pause at the neuroscience thing and be like, I think they're gonna they have to be doing something with that, right? I mean, they either stole your. Oh wait, Penny, did you know that like your guy got right? Pennyworth.
What?
Oh shit!
What?
Yeah.
They've had Penny for a bit. We
Uh,
don't even know how long.
Yeah, your guy might either be wearing like it might be someone else wearing his face, or he was a fucking wizard Nazi.
Come on. No way.
He was the only member of the council that didn't show up to help.
Penny, what's the last thing you remember before you got?
It's really fuzzy. Because I've got like.
Do you
flashbacks.
remember? Do you remember Emerson, the professor, picking you up from Rose Red?
No.
So you don't remember them coming to get you from Rose Red?
No.
Yeah, Emrys went and like got help from that professor to like bring you back because you were stuck up there. Because after we
Where?
got kicked out, do you remember the dinner party?
Yeah.
Like with Rose
Yeah.
and all of them?
Mm-hmm.
You remember going to the dinner party?
Yeah.
Do you remember Pandora making me crazy at the dinner party?
Yeah. And then I remember we
Okay.
all went upstairs. Oh, everyone went to bed after the dinner. Everything. Well, it was like the morning, but everyone went to sleep.
Yeah. Do you remember that Rose had her baby?
Yes. And it grew up and became an annoying little girl.
Yeah, I wasn't there for that part. Yeah, and then the next morning, like I got out of timeout and we were talking to Daisy, and after we finished our conversation, like the three of us minus you got sent back to the Couch and Quill with Short Rib, but you got stuck with Rose Red because everyone like went back to Arcadia with Daisy.
I don't remember the conversations in the morning.
So, and then we had to come and get you from Rose Red because Rose Red like was dying of human bullshit and moved to like the literal mountains.
I don't remember any of that.
Pandora?
They got her while they were in Rose Red. But Emrys says disembodied.
No, that was my conscience.
This is your conscience. How did they get Penny from out of Rose Red?
What the hell?
What the shit? Who's a traitor?
Right? This is definitely making it seem more like. Oh no! This is no.
What's the conspiracy?
The
A CON
That's why I changed my background. What's the conspiracy?
It's all connected.
It's all connected since session 1. We should probably get moving, but yeah. I think Pennyworth lied about his wife or his communications with her. He's under he's under suspicion.
He's who isn't right now?
Tati?
Tati. By the way, Tati hasn't shown up yet.
Bro, I
Tati's too
swear to
scary to
God.
be under suspicion.
No, literally. If Tati were killed, she simply wouldn't die.
She would simply
She
say
would
no.
she would say no.
She
Yeah.
would say no.
That tough old broad would be like, no.
No. Okay. We know where we're headed though, probably. Oh, I hate having to be the one with their head screwed on. This sucks.
Hey, the one
Oh
with your
my
head
God.
screwed on. This is your conscience. Have Penny call Tati.
Yeah. Yeah.
Metavision.
Pandora's gonna help Bay up off the floor. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Okay. Just as a kind of security though, Penny, could you still do the like
Hmm?
hot and cold thing to make sure we are going in the right direction?
Yeah, but I mean, I can't. I'm gonna be kind of like Bay, unfortunately, when I'm doing that. I can't. We're gonna have to do it. You're gonna have to put me like on a dolly or something because I'm gonna have to be maintaining concentration,
Okay.
or like passenger seat of a car or something like that.
Okay. I would like a little bit more backup. You know what? This is the player. I'm gonna say after all this time, I deserve to have Tati's number. I think I should have Tati's number.
You probably would, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Adam's
Um,
probably would have given
We
it to
did
you.
stay. We did stay in her house, so I'm gonna say like
It's
at
true.
that point probably.
you exchange
so-
numbers with Tati.
Yeah. So I'm gonna call Tati.
All right. So you call Tati. The phone picks up like on the second ring, and you hear Tati's on the voice and says, "Where? Hang on 1 second." And then she comes back on the line almost instantly. It's like, "Whew. All right. Okay, so where are you guys at?"
We are at the Couch and Quill, but we're about to head out. Emery's got damseled again, and we need to go get him.
It begins cussing
Yeah,
in
yeah.
French.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my
Yeah.
phone
Creole
away from
French.
you. Yeah.
Faye is gonna is gonna start reaching around in Pandora's general direction,
Mhm.
like just like this.
Yeah.
Yep.
She's obviously reaching around
Hey.
in the direction. Pandora.
Yep. I'm gonna give her the arm again.
You should check to make sure Tati's Tati.
I mean, the cursing sounds familiar, but just to check because there's been a lot of face snatching and bullshit. Tell me something only Tati would know.
Tuck has a curved penis.
Oh, I was hoping it wouldn't be about Tuck. Oh my god. I'm not gonna check. All right. Oh my god. I knew it. I knew it was coming, and I still fucking hell. I knew it was gonna be something like that. It was either that or Tuck likes getting pegged. It was one of those. It was one of
Something
those.
gross.
Just something. I fucking knew it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I could use some backup. I could tell you where we're headed to. I'm bringing Penny, but she's going to be doing her kind of mind tracker thing just to make sure we're headed to the right place because we've been fucked with a lot.
There's a long,
Yeah.
not long, but there's a hesitation, and then Tati says, "You do understand what chaos you guys left back here. There are a lot of dead people here.
I know, but
a
I
lot
just
more hurt.
I know, but I really don't want Emery's to be a casualty of tonight.
Did you tell Tati that Penny's been impersonated for a while now? And that they kidnapped her underneath her own nose?
Just had to hear that.
Yep.
Yeah. This is the longest pause ever. Oh my god.
I will speak to that one when I get there. And the line goes dead.
But she's coming!
I didn't tell her where we were going. I'm gonna call her again. I know you wanted to do that cool hang up thing.
I know, but this is actually more appropriate.
I didn't tell
The
you
phone
where
rings
we were-
3 times. Finally, she answers the phone. Says, "Yes."
I know you wanted to do your like cool hang up thing, but I didn't actually tell you where we were going. We're going to the Swedish Cherry Hill campus.
Why are you going there? I thought I was meeting you at the Couch and Quill.
Oh no, we're headed out of the Couch and Quill. We're going over there
Again, why are you meeting over there?
because that's where we think Emery's is.
She says, "Why would he be there?"
Oh fuck. Paradox got him. We had to take him to the hospital and he got fucking damseled again. He's got fucking kidnapped again.
So he got kidnapped from a hospital,
Yes.
but taken to a hospital.
Yes. But they have like a neuroscience thing. I think they're gonna like try to lobotomize him or something.
It's like, I tell you what, there is a small bodega.
Tati, they lied to us. They told us that Emery's was dead and he's not.
Who lied to you?
The doctor. The doctor at the hospital on the university campus.
Have you questioned him further?
No, we left because it had been 45 fucking minutes since they took him, and we assumed that they took him somewhere else.
She says, "All right, there's a bodega across the street from the hospital.
Okay.
I'll meet you there."
Okay.
And it's across the street from the main entrance, she says right before she
Okay. Sorry she didn't get to have her badass hang up moment, but like she was missing information.
Direction.
Emery's.
Okay.
Bestie, you got those rolls, assistant.
You open your eyes.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You can feel the morphine still in your system. You're still pretty groggy, but you're coming to. You are suspended on a large medical gurney, except your body is posed out in the Merovingian pose.
What's that?
Merovingian man.
Ah, okay.
The Vitruvian.
And so you sit. You're.
What the hell is Val here?
You're nude.
Val must definitely be here.
There are.
Wow, sweetie.
Oh my
There are
god.
electrodes connected to you. You can recognize some of them from just being an adult and having been to hospitals. You're on an AKG. But there's other things connected to you that don't look familiar. There's small white devices. One is over your heart. One is on your forehead. One is on the nape of your throat. One is right around your belly button. One is right on above your groin, like basically right above your privates. And there's one on the bottom of each foot, and there's one in the palm of each one of your hands. Your hands are suspended out, and your fingers are literally taped down to the metal things. So you can't curl your fingers in.
Okay, this is not. I thought this was a kinky thing. It's clearly not a kinky thing.
He's an old man on a very, very. He's using a very gnarly stick, and he's leaning on it very heavily. Comes walking out in front of you, and he says, "It has taken so long to get here. I have been so patient. You
It looks like I'm the patient, not you. What's going on? What is all
no, sweet boy. You are not the patient." He says, "You are merely the conduit." He says, "You are the conduit." And he gestures over, and you see Spare Rib is in dog form, is laying on a gurney, and you see that there's bands of what look to be just iron laid over him. And he says, "And that is the battery."
Oh, you
He
fucking
says,
bastard.
and he looks at you, and he says, "And this," and he gestures, and you see the professor naked, strapped up to another one. "This is the capacitor." He says, and then he gestures across the way, and you see that there is a circle, a steel circle, giant, with all these electrodes going into it, all these giant capacitors going around it, and there are electric sparks going in between it, all around the circle, back and forth. And suspended in the middle of that circle is Excalibur. And he says, "And that is the focus through which we will draw all the magical energy out of that dimension whence it came. Focus that magical energy into my own design of batteries, and be able to use all that energy without drawing paradox, because it doesn't come from this world, to make this world a utopia. And it's all thanks to you, my boy. Thanks to you. If you hadn't sent me back to that godforsaken prehistoric hellhole,
Shouldn't you be
never would
on
have
the
had the time to
moon?
plan all this."
Son of a bitch. You should have been on the moon, man.
He's like, "Well, your aim wasn't the greatest, but it was a hell of a pitch."
Did I ever mention that I fucking hate you people?
He's like, "But we don't hate you, my boy. You are the source of our final victory. I cannot tell you how many years I spent hating you, wanting to kill you, only to come to the realization that you had given me a gift. You had given me time itself. When you threw me back that far, you created a fractures in the timeline. Because I was not supposed to be there. So everything I did became a focus of my own timeline. I created my own reality, boy."
So because you created your own timeline, shouldn't you exist in that timeline and not in this one?
Where do you think we are?
There's gonna be some Silent Hill shit where like we go there and like we're in the same room, but we're not.
Oh, without a doubt.
It's gonna be some
This
fucking
is-
Silent Hill shit, I swear to God.
This is gonna be a hell of a story once I get out of this.
I honestly wish you could get out of it. You deserve so much more than to just be thrown away like this as a part of some ritual. But, alas, I am running out of time. And I am ending this cycle, but I will end it knowing that finally order will be brought to mankind, and all those other creatures, those lesser versions of the perfect avatar of humanity, will be wiped away. No more will we have to succeed to those chaotic abominations that should not even exist. Vampires and werewolves. Those are mythology, not real things.
I don't know if you know this. They are very real.
And that's the
And they're
problem.
my friends.
I am sorry your affiliations that you chose to have will cause you even more pain. But but I'll tell you, boy, there is not going to be any more of that. Once we're through here, everything will be as it should have been.
And Emerson's going to look up towards the ceiling. And he's going to say, all right, you sunny, curly-haired dude.
Dude.
Because he's not going to insult him the way that Bay has. If there's anything that you can do, now would be a great time.
I think that's a good place to wrap.
Of course.
Of course.
Ta-da!
Wow. Just wow.
You gave
Things
me...
would you like to call a body part that you'd like to harvest? Or like an organ or like a bone?
You gave
Wait, can we
I
give-
changed
wait,
my entire plot when you sent him back in time.
Wait, could we get Bay top surgery? Could we just like give Apollo Bay's titties? And then free top surgery!
A waste of perfectly good titties. What are you talking about?
What if Apollo
The
doesn't
numbers is-
want... Well, number one, Apollo doesn't need top surgery. If he wants titties, he just has titties.
You can just have titties. Yeah.
No, but then he could have Bay's titties.
He can, I mean, he can just possess Bay.
Also
No,
true.
he's not allowed.
He's not allowed.
He's not allowed.
He does not have
Caused enough
consent.
trouble.
He's one of those gods who just, he's not a good god. They just don't. They
He's
don't do
not.
the consent thing.
Yeah, that's true.
They're bad gods.
Most of them, yeah.
Mostly, yeah. But
Mostly.
did you guys have a good time?
Of course. Son of a bitch!
Ahem.
Son of a bitch.
Yes,
And
it was.
Apollo already
It was.
did something. He sent a vision to Bay.
Yeah.
Emrys doesn't know
I
that.
know.
Son of a fucking...
Maybe that's why Beta got the vision.
I
Right?
was gonna say. I figured actually that Emrys was gonna appeal to either Apollo or to the dragon, one or the other. So
And he's figured out that by this point that the dragon, if the dragon is going to be helpful, the dragon is going to work on the dragon's own terms, and that it's very possible the technocracy could have found out how to limit his communication to the dragon. So he's not taking that risk. Gods, on the other hand,
God, you
I
can
mean, has
barter with.
Emrys...
yeah.
Yeah, did I wasn't here for that part of the stream. Did Emrys figure out that it was Apollo that was connected to those jumper cables? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Penny
Yeah.
said that he was that Emrys was glowing as bright as the sun.
I was like, oh
Gotcha.
boy. Great.
Oh boy, that's not the good news.
That's not what I
Doing that
wanted
dude's
to
voice is
hear.
gonna suck. That hurt.
Good.
Good.
Did you stop?
Good.
What the
Fuck
hell?
you,
What did I do to you?
bro.
You turned me into Daphne.
I didn't turn you into
God.
Daphne.
You did.
No.
Oh
See,
my
the circumstances worked out to where it was Emery's.
my
Well, I needed
God.
Emery's either way because I needed Excalibur.
I'm
But the
gonna
circumstances
fucking-
worked out to where it was Emery's who's going to get kidnapped. Otherwise, it would have been one of the other of you to get kidnapped to bring Emery's in so they could get to Excalibur. And I was tired of using Penny, and then Emery's let himself get doped up on morphine, and so that was it.
Let himself get doped up. He was in excruciating pain after having been used.
Yeah, his first mistake was having a body.
jumper-cabled. Yeah, I was corporeal. I was
Yeah, he
corporeal.
shouldn't have
That's
had
the
a
only thing that
body.
Emrys did.
Shouldn't have
Emrys
had
did
a
nothing
body.
wrong except being corporeal and
and,
in pain.
and don't forget, Sonny's very upset.
And Sonny is
Sunny will live. Sunny's fine.
Yeah, Sonny will live.
Sonny
Sonny is
will-
not going to be used to cause an apocalypse.
It's not an apocalypse. They're just gonna make the world orderly and eliminate all you other fucking supernatural creatures who put a monkey wrench into everything.
AKA an apocalypse.
The
Yeah.
previous apocalypse that almost happened, that wasn't their fault.
I'm actually going to eat this guy. I don't care if
You
he's
should.
basically dust at this point. I'm actually going to eat him.
Cool, that's
You
one
should.
step to being worm corrupted.
I'm gonna eat him. I'm gonna eat him. I'm gonna take laxatives. I'm gonna shit him out. I'm gonna gather it all up. I'm gonna set it on fire.
Maybe
I'm-
not eat him. We don't want you
I-
corrupted by the worm. Maybe just rip him to
if I
shreds.
no,
To
if I have to
shreds,
go
I
to
say.
if I have to go to a shaman or something and be like, hey grandma, can you just like, do your thing? I need to eat him.
it's always what was it? It's always disappointing when you figure out that you're in the worst timeline.
Yeah,
Literally.
this is the worst timeline. This is the worst timeline.
Hey.
Hey, girls, I didn't get that reference. Why not eat him again? Ew.
No. No.
Yucky. All right.
One time is enough.
One time is enough. Ooh, so but seriously, did you have fun? I didn't want to like make you have a heart attack or nothing.
Yes, I had fun. This is a
Yes.
fucking nightmare. I hate it here. Oh my god.
Hey,
So
you guys
fucking
know where
wired.
Emerald is. Bay pissed off Tati, so Tati's actually going to show up, which I wasn't hoping to not have happen, but Bay pushed the buttons.
What I'm good at.
And then
I'm good at.
and Milagros, Pandora will finally get to use the gifts because I put a lot of monsters in that hospital.
I'm gonna use all of them. I'm gonna use fucking all of them. This is why I didn't close my tabs. All of my tabs are still open.
It's gonna be good because you're gonna get to kill everything.
I'm so fucking mad.
Rage.
Oh my god.
Channel that rage.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh my
I'm
god.
looking on Netflix for something that'll calm me down.
And
Oh my god. Maybe.
actually,
Oh my
Kanto's not on
God.
Netflix.
I'm gonna. I
On
have
Disney
Disney Plus
Plus.
too. I have Disney Plus.
Disney Plus.
Milagros,
I'm going
when you're
to
calmed
eat
down again,
my
where can people
microphone.
find you on the interwebs?
So people can find me on the Starfield Monday nights and every other Saturday morning. And then they can find me suffering every single week for the past 3 years here on Dinner and a Game Tuesday nights and Wednesday nights. I live here. They can't get rid of me. It doesn't matter if I break my webcam, which I'm going to at some point, and then I'm going to eat my microphone. I'm so upset. I'm so upset. Oh my god, I'm actually one of these days Ray's gonna pull a plot twist. I'm just gonna turn into an actual werewolf. Like it's just gonna happen. Like I'm just gonna transmutate out of just sheer rage. And it's gonna be great. I love it here. Like
I can't
genuinely, like as a writer, it is so fun to be on the receiving end of this kind of thing. And like, I don't try to predict things. One, because I've learned with Ray, you never do that. He is a liar, and he is the gaslight gatekeep girl boss of all time. Seriously, every single time in Kingdoms of Mist, like we couldn't even trust like locations. Anytime he was like we could be going down the street and like something would happen and we get fucking teleported. Like we can never trust this man with anything ever.
No, you were being teleported and you ended up down the
It's
street. That's what happened.
shut up.
Not just down the
Shut
street,
up.
Ray. It wasn't just
It
down
was
the
through
street.
time,
It was
you
down the street
rat
from where you were supposed to go.
bastard. You actual
Yes.
monster.
But also,
Um,
but
3 months in
also,
the
there's a
Yeah, but also
significant
3 months in the
yeah,
future because he
that
hates
was-
us.
That was a significant detail
I
that
just
you left
needed A
out.
city sacked by demons
I
and
swear
and
to
creatures from the
God. I swear to God. Yeah, I genuinely do enjoy this. It's very fun to just like, oh, I wonder what's gonna happen, and then my blood pressure goes through the roof. And I just let it keep happening because it's fun. And Ray is a good storyteller. And I knew that he wouldn't let a main fucking character die off screen like that. Don't you ever disrespect me trying to pull that there's no body, but he's dead fucking shit.
Dude,
That is
I was literally
never.
going off of protocols in a hospital. They would not let you go see the
I
body.
do
And
not
then you
care.
made the roll,
They're so
and
they're
then he was
they're so lucky that Pandora isn't an actual bloodthirsty monster because she could have just fucking ripped through the hospital, but she didn't do that because she's nice. She's a nice werewolf, and she is going to kill everyone who has
She's
been
a
in
nice
Emery's
werewolf.
vicinity.
who's gonna kill everyone.
For now.
Kill everyone in Emery's vicinity right now. Yeah, passing it on because I need to cool off. I need to cool off. I'm gonna go eat ice after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, they're okay. They're okay.
Oh, I'm fine. I love it here. I'm gonna smack my microphone out the window.
Diamond, you got here a little
Yeah.
late, but where can people find you on the mighty interwebs? Oh, by the way, also, how was it watching all this happen and knowing that you were gonna have to step into this in character?
Oh no! And the additional part is like my internet's still off, like still right now
Oh my
in this
God,
moment.
sorry.
And so I was trying to watch it on my phone through my phone's cellular service, and it was like lagging,
Mhm.
and then it would freeze and it would lag again. So I only caught bits and pieces of it.
Oh.
So I literally cut out at, oh, you can tell that Emrys has like hemorrhaging and organs, internal like bleeding. And I'm like, what? And then it froze again. And I'm like, fuck. So I reloaded it. And it's like, Emrys is dead. And I'm like, what?
Literally.
And that's when I'm just like, fuck it. I got points to spend here. Take these. Which, Sphinx, you should have that noted down that you have 2 of those like big ones that you can use eventually.
Yeah, I'll
When
put
the
it at
morph
the end of the
wears
notes for this session.
Oh my
But yeah, it was a nightmare. I spent an hour on dealing with customer service for my internet provider, and then I come into this bullshit. It's been a fucking night.
And to top it all off, you're blind.
And top it all off, baseline. But hi, I'm Madness Diamond, but since we're friends now, I guess, I'm Diamond.
Yes.
I play Bane, human hunter with the Martyr Creed, who is blind. So now I've got to rework my entire character sheet, but I've got some points I can probably spend to finesse some things. You can find me here on Tuesdays, and right now that's my only streamed thing.
Really?
Because all my other shows are on hiatus and or is still in the planning period. So this is where you can find me. But you can also find me on TikTok at Madness Diamond 2.0. You can find me on Instagram at Madness Diamond, and you can find me on Twitter at Madness Diamond. And if you find an Instagram page that's trying to make you go to other sites, that's not my linked in my direct in my Beacons link, there are spam accounts. Apparently, there's 3 of those fuckers floating around with my username and my pictures, which I'm still trying to get
That's what
down.
happens when you get famous.
I'm not famous though. I don't make famous money. But yeah,
Internet famous means no famous money.
right. So yeah, and I'll be at Gen Con. I'm not on any panels. I'll be running around and probably trying to attend some panels. So, and I will be helping Star Trek Stories and doing some con mom stuff. So if you see us and you need something, we might have it in our bags that can help you out a little bit to get you through the con experience, because cons are an adventure and you might need some help getting along that adventure. So find your local con mom.
Dun dun dun. And finally, Sphinx.
And if you see me covered in visceral and gore, carrying a human spinal column, don't ask questions. Just smile and wave, boys.
Yeah, Ray is
Mind your
fine.
business. Just mind your business.
He's fine. He went to the farm with all the other DMs.
Yeah.
So much room to run around. So much room to run around.
Run around.
That's 3 times my life has been threatened.
On stream.
I have witnesses. Sphinx, where can people find you in the mighty, mighty interwebs?
Hello, everyone. I'm Sphinx Akasha. This is my boy Raziel. You can find me on TikTok as Circle DM. Sphinx Akasha is just about everywhere else on the internet. On Tuesdays and Wednesdays, you can find me right here with Dinner in the Game, playing Emerald Sanctums, where I've been Daphne'd, and Kingdom of Mist, where we were just a brothel. So those are things that happened, and we leveled up in a brothel. On Fridays, including this Friday, or on every other Fridays, including this Friday, you can find me on the Alex Bomb channel playing Initiatives and Intrigues. But on opposing Fridays, you can find me with the ADH Adventures channel running my own campaign, Agents of the Circle. We're in our last season. The party is underneath the Temple of the 36 Chambers. They've just met Badru, who is going to help them with their particular quests down there. You can also find Agents of the Circle as a podcast wherever you get your podcasts. All 5 seasons are there. On Saturdays, you can find me with ADH Adventures, switching back and forth between Heroes Arc and Unlicensed Magic War Crimes. And then on Sundays, once again, with ADH Adventures, playing The Tale That Never Was. And you can find me at Gen Con, where I will be running my own panel game on Hi Buddy. On Saturday, called Lover, the Dreamer, and the Thieves. It's a Glitter Hearts game with a little touch of Blades in the Dark thrown in for spice, because I love heists and I love the show Leverage and I love Persona 5. Come and check that stuff out. All that stuff is in my link. It's a good time. It's a good time.
Dun dun dun. And you can find Dinner and a Game, here. But you can also find us places where I'm hiding for my own safety. If
There's nowhere you can hide from us, Ray.
If you want to really find it, you can find us in our link tree here. Remember, we are here on Tuesdays. We are here on Wednesdays. I have a game that runs every other Friday, which this Friday it is, and it's called The Best Days, which is a Tales from the Loop Chronicle. And it is a lot of fun. And then we also have coming up on Saturdays, we're going to be starting an every other week Saturday game that we're going to be playing here in person. We had our first session this past Saturday, and we're going to be playing here in person, and we're going to be able to use the material components, actual tabletop pieces. So you're going to be able to see the stuff that Dinner and a Game is going to be selling, or should I say Dagger Enterprise is going to be selling over on our material components site. So you can see what we're actually trying to sell you guys for enhancing your tabletop games for when you play in person and face to face. But in the meantime, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We had a freaking blast. I had a blast. Everyone else suffered horribly, obviously. I had a great time. I hope everyone had an okay time. We're going to go ahead and go raid someone else now. I look forward to being horribly killed in a soup kitchen.
I think all of my yelling made my dog leave. Like, I think she genuinely was like, I'm out of here. Because I see everyone holding their pencils. Like, oh, let me hold back. She fucking left. She was like, I'm not dealing with this right now.
But we're going to go ahead and find someone to raid while we do. Stick around for a few moments. The stream ending screen will be up until we raid, so be sure to do that. But also, remember, at dinner again, we always save you a seat at the table. Please, social distance, wear a mask when you can. Be careful. We want you to be healthy. We want you to be safe. We want you to come back and join us every single session for every single game you can make it to. And we hope that you enjoy it. We know we do. We will see you here again next Tuesday. And we will see you back here tomorrow night for Kingdoms of Mist, where I am very positive Milagros will be very nice to me because they're a wonderful and nice person and they don't want me to cry. Because I can cry on command. I'm a DM. I can do anything.
He says as Milagros is literally biting through plastic.
Ladies and gentlemen, everyone have a good night. We'll be raiding someone in just a moment, so stick around.